I keep forgetting to put the transitions in there. Thank you for the sub, one you be. Hey everyone, we have returned. My mic is working this time. Fabulous. That's always a good start. We are back with more Drums of the Empire, D&D. So many. There's so many to do. Back with more Drums of the Empire, D&D. Oh boy, this is gonna be good. I am Slappy Meats. This is my place. Hello, welcome to my humble abode. But I'm also styled of the ever so charming and trustworthy and lovely, kind, benevolent Dampier Rogue. Yes. Lolo, thank you for the sub too. Hype train incoming. Oh my goodness. Speaking of hype train, here's a Lolo who's joining me as well. Next car in this train is Lolo.
Hello, it's Lolo. I'm still playing One Who Leans, the incredibly efficient mushroom folk diplomat, druid, cleric, monster healer. And I got a speech coming. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Oh shit, I didn't use my headphones. You do things to monsters too? Oh, you heal them. Oh, hey, moving on. We have with us Salnica as well.
Hello, I'm playing Felony, the Alpha Paladin, the very chaotic, who might be in a bit of a problem situation right now.
Might
Let's hope I can get out.
Maybe.
What do you mean, might be?
Mhm.
Yes, might be. I might be able to get out of there too.
Well, they say might makes right, right? Right. Speaking of which, we have Moonlight Kitsune with us as well.
Greetings all. I play Ozora, the team's warlock, scholar, scribe, and apparently parent. Woo.
What a blessing that is, truly.
And trying not to let the situation outside deteriorate too much. Not that I'm having much control over that. Yay.
I mean, not many parents expect to be parent, but they still do their best.
Oh.
I didn't sign up to be the team parent of 3 idiots and a mushroom.
The number one summer movie comedy hit
I can't
starring
wait
Ted
to see the
Danson
sequel.
and Steve Guttenberg. We also have with us a precious bunny boy, Bunny Bee.
I'm always your Tabaxi Ranger, Drake Warden, Wither, who's kind of frozen at the moment.
Here.
Or being held, I guess.
Yeah, that magic's a pain in the butt, isn't it?
Just a little bit.
I should have styled my hair beforehand. But we have with us our always ever so stylish, handsome, intelligent, and good-smelling DM, Iron Mog, here to take absolute wonderful and kind care of us. Definitely.
Hail, travelers. Welcome back once more. If you remember our last time, the plan went into action. A little bit of a show was put on. Our two Drake-touched individuals seem to be somewhat at odds, one being a very sober, straight-faced, and annoyed Ozora, the other one being a sloppy, silly, and having a good time, doesn't understand why everybody's trying to kill his fun. Wither. The two of them put on a little bit of show. Philomene helped out, doing everything she could to further make the situation worse, and she did wonderfully. The act seemed to work. You pulled a lot of attention away from, first of all, the barracks that you'd all been more or less sequestered into. A posting had been placed outside that you're not sure was there before you had been welcomed into the fold. So maybe the trust wasn't fully there. Maybe there was something else in plan in due time for your group. But you seem to have gotten into the wine, gotten a little silly, sloppy drunk, put on a show, distracted the guards, pulled all of them finally outside. They The guards basically figured they were going to take you to the lake, dunk Wither, get him to sober up, calm down, put him to bed. That was their plan. And then, well, things unfortunately went a little bit wild, as Boan had been instructed.
It's a dress.
At the first sign of any sort of disturbance, incident, something going on, put up a fuss,
Thank you, baby.
draw some attention, be wild. So Boan started doing that. The caretaker of the animals tried to calm Boan down, but of course Boan, being that they weren't actually acting out, didn't care what this guy had to say. I've been given instructions. I will do as my friend, my writer, and my steward says, and I'm gonna make your day just a little bit more complex. And so unfortunately, the order was given to put Boan down. Philomene obviously took a little bit of offense to that. Wither managed to make a save, finally snapped out of the hold person they were under. Yozora took that as a, well, you know, maybe it's time to start stacking the chips a little bit further in our favor. Use their Fey presence to inspire fear in the guards that were helping to carry Wither. So they dropped Wither. They ran away screaming. Philomene leapt into action, started running over to attack. Wither went in to help. Boan still doing Boan things, because, you know, that's what Boan do. They've been trying to knock Boan out so they can properly tie him up, get him taken care of, and see what's actually wrong. Maybe Boan's in pain. Maybe something's happened. Maybe Boan's sick. But the scuffle has started. The distraction worked. Dove and One Who Leans were able to sneak out of the room, dart across to the stairs, and leap down to the bottom.
Boing.
All before the one guard who had been told to, in fact, go back to watch the stairs returned. There was a small window. They took it, and they succeeded. They had not been spotted. At the bottom of the stairs, there was just this room, a couple of guards looking like they were watching the doors going down either directions. From the crude, rudimentary map that had been shown to One Who Leans earlier, One Who Leans knew that heading south was into the prison cells and where the individual he'd met earlier was currently still being held. And the other was this hallway that seemed to have a few doors on it that, you know, what is this? So that is the direction that Dove chose when they made their way as stealthily as possible across the ceiling. Were unfortunately spotted, but managed to get that sweet, sweet critical surprise jab and put the other guard to sleep with as little noise as possible. The other guard doesn't even know what's happened. The other guard has walked, doing a full walk of the whole room, investigating the corner that is not always in their direct line of sight, because that is what a good guard would do. And has gone around to the other side where a earlier distraction Dove had put on had drawn their attention. So he went to check that out. Meanwhile, One Who Leans in their mouse form had scouted out, found that one of these places was a storeroom, and not just for, it looked like foodstuffs, but also for like reagents and alchemical components and other oddities and strange things. The other one looked like it was, in fact, an alchemical laboratory of sorts. But finally, at the end of the hallway, there was this makeshift library that looked a little bit worse for wear, like it had been ransacked. Somebody's been going through, looking up something, trying to find something, desperately seeking something. And while the two of them investigated in here, Dove managed to find a switch hidden on one of the shelves, and when the switch was flipped, a door receded in the middle there, opened up to this chamber, where there was a large golden scaled egg, and 3 of these strange magical devices that were like shooting these beams down at it, holding it in a stasis field. A risky venture by One Who Leans to remove curse, I believe it was, wasn't it?
Lesser restoration.
A lesser restoration. That's what it was. Thank you. A lesser restoration to just give this golden egg a little bit of a oomph to try and push back against this magic holding it down. And it seems that it was, in fact, just enough. And One Who Leans' mind is sharp and focused and resisted any sort of blowback or other mental lashing that these devices may have done with glorious aplomb. And so the egg cracked, gave birth to this individual who identified herself as Sidariona, a, as far as you know, divine being of some sort. And she has promised to bring the entire mountainside down upon these conservators. She's not happy, it seems, does not seem to be in any way okay with what's been going on, and she is ready to deliver some divine retribution. So we're going to be starting off there. I believe One Who Leans perhaps has a heartfelt and touching speech to try and convince a goddess of war that maybe peace is a better option. So we'll see how that goes. And also,
Alright.
Dove is just so handsome.
Yeah,
Everybody
Dove, please
across all the
just
chats, please pray for us.
He's just
Dove
a good
at
boy.
my side, Dove, and look pretty. Like, it's... There we go.
Yeah, just give Dove some head pats and just what a good boy. He kicked some ass last time. That fucking leap off the ceiling into that dude's throat, that was rad.
Dude, in One Who Leans' eyes, there's a recognition of the divine, and while he doesn't look intimidated, it is weighing its words carefully. And
So One Who Leans, are you ready to deliver your speech?
indeed.
All right. So we'll start here. We'll get this speech. We'll see how this goes, what the outcome of this will be. And then we'll catch up outside, see what's been going on. And then they'll have the moment where Sidariona is once more reborn into this world. We'll see what happens out there. So, One Who Leans, please, by all means, what you got.
Okay, just making sure connection is stable. Okay. Lady Sidariona, mother of the ice and fire, and brood lady of war. This one has heard your call for aid and answered. It does not stand for your imprisonment and unjust treatment. You are well in right to exude fury and righteous vengeance. But this one has seen with eyes unclouded by hate, and it implores you to listen. It claims no debt for its aid, but that of your divine attention. This One Who Leans came to this land, extending the hand of friendship, only for it to close on the jagged stones of zealotry. And while those of dragonkin and blind faith are not blameless, they act but upon the lies of Sorrowspark, in a commitment to his uncouth wants of domination, a domination without choice or harmony, an abhorrent denial of goodwill. This one has no desire to see the Sorrowspark abscond retribution, but it believes those whose scales bear witness to their grand heritage, and others among them, would but by your mere presence have their eyes opened and their path to redemption made clear. This one, while an advocate for peace and the betterment of all, denies not your role in the grand cycle. But as it spoke to the great mound of this world, and revelation struck its mortal soul, it learned that life has much to contribute to the coming conflicts. And while death is inevitable, its time depends on the living as much as providence. And thus this one implores that your divine anger be not a bludgeon, but a spear, aimed true at the heart of this betrayal, leaving the body embalmed in our care. This one has but a decade left, should fate not meet it sooner along the path. And when its time is done, it hopes to have left the soil wet with the sweat of allies working in cooperation, and not the blood of enemies. And while it knows this cannot be true for every endeavor, not often does one with your power have a say in the result. This one has not the means to stop you should you decide against it. Even if it did, the choice would remain yours. This one thanks you for hearing it.
Dove sort of does that same eyebrow raise. Puts his hand on Juan shoulder. Just a little nod.
Expectant looks are thrown at this divinity in this ponderous silence.
Big puppy dog eyes are happening.
The whole time she has been regarding you, her eyes locked upon the facade of one who leans, and they burned. There was hatred, fury, unbridled rage in those eyes. They burned so harshly that to even behold them was a little bit more than uncomfortable. But as you continue, the fire doesn't so much seem to die down as it shifts from a wild, unchecked inferno to one of a more controlled, protective, kind of like an embrace. If you imagine how harnessing fire was a thing that, pushed us all forward because it was such a great tool, as well as, can be a great menace.
Mm-hmm.
This is the tool that warmth, that comfort of a campfire, and the protection that it also provides, because wild animals know to avoid that. So there's no inferno anymore. There's the warmth of a friendly hearth. She blinks, looks from you to Dove, then back. And she's been hovering this whole time above the platform as she was very much literally almost birthed from this egg as she is. She finally floats forward a little bit and settles to the ground. In her presence, you feel warmth, just a general comfort. There is fire and light and radiance emanating from her that doesn't seem to be malicious or angry or zealot-like at all. It's just the comfort of the things that are good that bring us all together in the dark. Even Dove, who's by their nature, radiance and celestial objects tend to make you a little uncomfortable. Even with that in mind, you feel a little bit of that comfort as well. She draws a breath and finally kneels a little bit. She's fairly tall, as you might expect. Kneels a little bit and places a hand on one who leans shoulder. And she smiles. For all the years I have been trapped within here, scheming, preparing, and praying for release so that I may exact my wrath, put forth my vengeance, as you admit is so well earned and definitely not overblown. Yet your words still ring true and touch me, because I am a goddess of war itself, conflict. After all, I am a goddess of life, and what is life but conflict and struggle? The constant, everyday, conscious decision to push forward, to see another day. Even though I am all those things, and my wrath is warranted and should be delivered with vehemence, before all those things, my most important title, my first title, is that of Mother. I brought dragonkind to Yome. I brought the mortal races to be watched over by them. Because I wanted to do right where all the wrong had been done to me. I wanted to be a mother who protected her children, rather than one who simply birthed them. You may not be one of my children, but you speak with their intelligence and their empathy and their wisdom. What would you suggest, my friend? If I'm not to pull the mountain down upon these heretics and murderers, what shall we do with them?
This one would recommend simply offering what is so seldom given in this struggle, that is life, and that is a choice.
Those who had those who had followed the betrayer, the liar, one calling himself Lord Sorrowspark, undoubtedly the one who had taken great steps to contain you for so long. Those who follow either cease to follow him or join him in tasting your wrath.
She gives one who leans his shoulder a squeeze, stands up, nods in acknowledgement towards Dove.
He looks slightly cowed. Just
Child of Shadow. You.
yes, goddess.
And she like raises her head, kind of like she's smelling or just sensing something like on the wind in the air, then looks back at you with these very kind eyes.
He looks away, sort of like, please don't.
You, I believe, may have more empathy for me in this situation than any of your companions might be able. And so I will ask you, what should be done with Sorrowspark?
His chest heaves for a moment, sort of reeling from that. Me? But oh, goddess, the frustration we have felt from that one in the brief, the fleeting moment of time that we have experienced him. Nothing compared to what he has done to you. But the intransigence, the stubbornness, the zealotry, it makes one's blood boil. As much as
Sorrowspark is one reason could not reach.
Exactly. Beyond logic, beyond, to even put it as poorly as possible, beyond manipulation as well as beyond understanding. He has won who knows one thing, and it is his determination, his dominance, his domination. If
She
he-
smiles as Dove continues. I'll interrupt you for a moment. You'll be able to keep on in a second. And the smile isn't the friendly, warm one she gave one who leans. This is the smile of a fellow predator
Oh,
who is digging your vibe. Go on.
oh, yes. He should be shown you free in your glory. They all should see you in your resplendence, your radiance, your, even now, quiet, simmering conflagration, waiting to be unleashed on those who would be kindling for it. By choice. That is their opportunity. That is their opportunity to see the fire and decide whether to warm themselves by it or throw themselves into it. Saraspark should be made the demonstration. Give him a chance to try to repent. Personally, I have not the grace of a goddess, but personally, I would relish the chance to have him fall to his knees, beg forgiveness, beg for repentance, atonement. Hear him fully, and deny him.
This one has no objection to the consequences Saraspark must face. There is, however, one thing it is curious about. If you could grace this one with an answer. Saraspark, in his effort for control, claims to bear the word of Idalia of the Radiant Sun. This one has no knowledge of this entity.
The name catches her off guard for a moment. You see her eyes just the barest hint of opening a little bit in wide surprise. And she looks at one who leans. Adalia was one of my daughters, of the first clutch.
He has been abusing her legacy quite thoroughly. I do not doubt that at one time it is quite possible he loved her dearly, but since I regret to be the bearer of this tragic news, her passing, he has been using her legacy for his own manipulation of his religious order, of your religious order.
The fire returns to a bit of a smoldering inferno. She glances towards one who leans, steps closer to Dove. She will again kneel down, reach out a hand, as if asking Dove to place their hand in hers.
He's swimming in this radiance which bristles him so, but is so appealing in this moment. Place his hand. My lady.
She will place her other hand atop yours, holding it Gently, the wolfish grin once more on her lips. That inferno stares into Dove's eyes. Well then, my dear child of shadow, shall we, as is our life-given right, exact our wrath and vengeance upon Sorrowspark? Shall we together show them that we cannot be cowed?
Yes, got it.
She will smile, nodding, giving your hand a squeeze before she stands and releases it. She looks at one who leans. Those who wish to repent, who will kneel and swear not to bring harm to me or those I designate, shall be allowed to make their minds. They may stay here, help me do some good with all that is here. They may leave, or they may perish in defiance as my righteous fury consumes them.
You have this one's eternal gratitude for your magnanimousness.
You may consider us allies. And she will reach out a hand and once more give one who leans shoulder a squeeze.
One who leans bows in respect at this.
You have other companions, yes?
We do.
Yes, they assisted us in this endeavor by dealing with the rabble upstairs. Oh, in fact, I look back to the little library. I think maybe some books would be good to offer in repayment to Yozora for the favor.
Just like box up some books real quick.
And there is one more. That this one would rescue from imprisonment. Gnoosh, a cleric imprisoned here for some time, is responsible for aiding us in your rescue.
She nods at that, standing up straight. She closes her eyes and holds a hand up in the air for a moment, sweeping it slowly from one side to the other. And then she nods. Ah, there, yes. And there's... oh no. And she looks, with her eyes still closed, off a different direction, frowning deeply. I do think that perhaps at best, if we start with your companions.
Oh,
Understood.
Each of you, take one of my hands.
Grab.
is this from near?
She looks towards Dove with her hand held out.
Yeah, I take it. I went right for it. No hesitation. It felt good.
She nods, and there's a bright flash, and the room is empty.
Poof.
Woof.
We'll have to come back for those scrolls later.
Yeah.
Believe me, the moment that Yozora's told about what's going on, they're hunting those scrolls down.
Fucking
I have a
nerd
personal-
stuff. Let's go.
It's
I
not
want
just
to
nerd
help.
stuff. I have a reason for this.
I want to help my frog friend.
Yeah, he has a good point.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, back outside,
Oh, we found him. I see the guard found the sleepy boy.
yep, he finally did make his way over there.
I would reckon that when I propped him up with his knee up and everything, his knee up, his wrist on his knee, just like that, I would have cleaned his wound.
That was at least assumed. He walks up to the guy and he's just like, "What are you doing?" Like, sitting down. I'm over here checking things out, and you're sitting down on the job. What are you, like, taking a nap? We don't take
Smoking and
naps around here.
choking. What the fuck, man?
He's just, super annoyed, and he gets closer and he realizes the guy's not responding. He's just like, buddy? Like, you all right?
Bro?
Spits in his face. I mean, tries to wake him up.
Yeah, they might be into that. Meanwhile, outside, we'll be picking up at the top of round
Second
3.
best music. Yeah. Ooh,
Wither has just been caught once more in a hold person, and so is again stiff as a board, flops over on the ground.
Another feeling.
But that's where we'll start. Wither.
What do I need to do to see if I can break this hold?
It is a wisdom saving throw at the end of your turn.
So I can't do anything this turn, so to speak.
Correct.
You can just keep burning up those spell slots. Just soaking up these hold persons. Like, come on, bring them on, man.
Now, which one is actually holding me right now? Okay, so he's too
That
far.
adjudicator is the one that has cast the hold person on you.
Mm-hmm. Because I'm not the only... I may be held, but Aiden's not.
Correct. You can still have Aiden do Aiden things.
Oh, puppy thing.
The only problem is he's too far away.
You were being a good caretaker and trying to keep him out of harm's way.
Mm-hmm. Well, that is... I'm gotta double check. Oh, he would be able to... I do want to have him... He notices this, and he notices the danger I'm back in. After I've done nothing, the only thing I've done technically is basically intimidate this one and do some healing. So his instinct would be to go after the person that is holding him. So he is going to rush over here. He's not going... Oh, he's going to rush over here. Do I need to do any kind of checks or anything at all for him to make it that way?
Nope. Aiden, being a smaller lizard-like creature, is able to just slither their way through the gaps in the fence and just underneath that wheelbarrow over there and just back out the other side. No problem. You can make it there. No issue.
And he is not going to attack, but he is going to try and shove this conservator to kind of try and break the hold prematurely, if anything, if that is possible.
Absolutely. If you'd like to try and knock him down or shove him away to try and break his concentration, go ahead.
And that would be a strength, correct? Strength
Yep,
check?
strength check. If you've got proficiency in athletics or acrobatics, you can use that instead. I don't think the companions have any proficiencies in these skills anyway.
No, it's just straight is what it's
Yeah.
showing. So it's still pretty decent. It's a +3, so
Yeah, by all means.
it's decent.
He's gonna try and shove back so he doesn't get pushed or anything. Let's see what we get.
Mhm.
It's not enough. So you can choose. Do you want to knock him down or do you want to push him away?
Good boy smell.
I want to. I want to knock him down.
All
I
right.
don't necessarily want to make him feel like it's more of a stop that. It's more of like him trying to.
Wait.
It's more of a pacifist kind of like, hey, leave him alone. He's not doing anything wrong kind of feel.
Wait, is that the one that had the whole person? I thought it was this one.
No, it's the adjudicator.
Okay.
This guy just shoots painful things. It's more of an evoker.
Oh,
Yeah,
come
he
on.
hit me with an ice knife, if I remember. Or no, not ice knife, but
Mind Spike.
mind
Oh,
spike.
yeah, Mind
Yes.
Spike. Ooh. Stop hurting my daddy.
Yeah, let him go. Bonk. Fud.
Everybody, the sound of a hand meeting forehead from Yozora, like, oh, by the Great One herself.
All right, and
Hey,
he will make his
if-
concentration check with advantage.
I like a dragon acting up, like one of the little dragons speaking up in this crowd. I feel like they might listen.
And he will maintain concentration just barely.
Oh,
Dang it.
man.
Ah. So, can I hold an action for anything if I do end up breaking out?
Unfortunately, no. Because you have no access to those actions now, you cannot ready them to do later.
Okay. So, and that probably just took up a bonus action, if anything. A bonus action, or would that be just like a regular?
As you are essentially incapacitated, that's just Aiden acting on Aiden's behalf.
Okay, but he doesn't have anything. He doesn't have any other kind of action or anything that he would be able to do. I don't think.
No, that would have been his movement and his action and all that.
Okay.
Dog farts.
He could fart. Yeah, there you
Golden retriever fart right in his face. That'll break concentration.
go. It might.
I will leave it at that, and I will try and break free. So,
Absolutely. You got that wisdom saving throw.
I want to break free. Ooh.
You will break free of the hold person at the end of your turn.
all right, cool.
Yozora, you are currently
Okay.
under the effects of a sanctuary spell because this one is trying to keep you out of harm's way because, you're a pretty good, cool homie. He doesn't think you're bad or anything. Plus, you've got one of the dragons who wants to make sure you're safe.
I also haven't done anything particularly outwardly stupid.
Yeah, at least not that he knows.
Not that he knows. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, hey, all
Clean
I did
record.
was glare at somebody and they backed off. Anyways, so I gotta make sure. So I make sure I'm doing what's going on. Is Bohan still acting up?
Bohan at this point has fallen into a very defensive posture.
Yeah, Bowen can just take the dodge action every turn. If you wanted to go full defensive like that. But it does not seem that Bowen is still acting up and making a fuss.
Okay, so I just have to deal with the people with questionable amount of intelligence. Okay. Okay, how do I want to play this?
The smarter one between me and Bohan is actually being smart.
Wait, I've got to make sure I heard that right. Does Bohan have a higher intelligence score than Phil's and me?
Actually, good question.
No way.
No.
Come on.
No, okay, but Bohan is
Still a
still animal
beast.
intelligence.
That would have been great, right? Everybody's at this moment they're like, hold on, what?
You have a bachelor's degree in business marketing?
Is how it was said at a moment of
Oh my god.
I blue screened. Freaking blue screen. Give me a second here. I'm rebooting.
Oh God.
Okay. Okay.
I didn't mean to derail things with this joke. Sorry.
But yeah, go ahead, Yuzar. What you got?
1 second. Okay. So, seeing Bohan is taking a defensive stance, Yozora's no aggression, well, no physical aggression, but it's just I've had enough. In common,
Ah,
just starts shouting at companions, at people. At Wither in common, because I don't think we share a language other than. Do you have Draconic?
Yes, I do have Draconic because I'm Drake Warden.
Okay, that works for me. Ahem. In Draconic, yells at both Wither and Aiden. Ahem. Stop what you're doing. I swear to the gods above, if you do not stand down, I'm throwing both of you into the lake to calm down. To Filzami in Elvish, you need to stop freaking out right now, because the way you're going, you're just making the situation worse. All you are doing is just putting yourself and Bohan at risk.
By the way,
Just
I
like
understood both of those. I both understood both of those too. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, damn.
I'm going with generals essentially. It's like I knew you had Draconic because of reasonable thought, but I was asking about that, and I know Filzami knows Elvish.
Elvish and Sylvan.
Yes, I can yell at you in both of those.
Just that Friday gif. That. Damn.
Yeah. But it's like, all you are doing, calm Bohan down. Just keep him calm. We can get this under control. He will not be hurt anymore if you get this under control. In common to the Justicars and the Thaumaturge in there, because I'm just like, I'm trying to get them under control. I am sorry for this mess. They are emotional. Is the best way I can put that.
Very diplomatic.
It's pretty accurate, actually.
Yes. I apologize on behalf of our entire group. We have been on the road for a long time. Loud noises, like my drunk idiot over there, points at Wither, means that we are under attack. He was probably seeking to protect his rider. Now that I have a grasp on the situation, we can get this under control. Wither, Filzami, and I can handle Bohan if you guys want to get out of the paddock. We can handle this.
Forgot about that word.
Roll your persuasion with advantage.
Okay.
Ooh.
Persuasion with advantage. Here we go. Please let me do this.
All right. I guess it was a 16 no matter what. Fair enough.
That works.
The dice had made up their
Roll.
mind.
Tasty roll.
Still a pretty decent roll, yeah.
You see a few of them look between Bohan, your companions, and you. They, of course, recognize the sanctuary spell that has been cast upon you. They know their companion has done it. So they think you're pretty, with it. Trustworthy. Probably got a good head on your shoulders. You see several of them looking like they're relaxing and about to stand down.
Diplomacy. Because I really don't want to make the situation worse. I'm not sure what else I can do to, because everything else I have is basically an
I guess I know
offensive
where we
magic.
are.
Oops.
Really? I'm not touching that. Everything else I can do basically revolves on how everyone else reacts, specifically Bohan and Filzami at this point, because
Okay.
I think Wither will. I think I've gotten through to everything because the drunk acts enough.
Okay.
But logically, if I cast any magic or anything like that, I'm probably going to get attacked, or
Okay.
a whole person done on me as well, and I don't want to deal with that.
Okay. All right. So you have, at this point, not really taken any actions on your initiative, which is fine. You're working to try and talk these guys down. If you want to ready something, you absolutely can. If you are good and you are going to wait and see how this plays out, we can move to Filmy.
One second, let me check a spell real quick.
Go ahead.
I mean, possibly. I don't know how you're playing it, Mug, but usually, like, preparing an action is something people can see, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
It doesn't necessarily mean you're being hostile toward them, but they will at least know that you're preparing something. But again, by all means.
um, I think in this instance I will at most fuck. Again, the issue of most of my stuff is offensive. Mine's a couple of support spells at the moment.
Yeah, sometimes the right decision is nothing.
Yeah,
Mhm.
because I'm gonna bank everything. I'm just gonna stand down and I'll wait my turn and see how this pans out. We'll see if I have to, phantasmal force someone into the void or something.
Fair
thank
enough,
you
fair
so
enough.
much.
I dig
End
it.
turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, the ones that you had frightened are no longer frightened. And they turn towards you and pull swords.
Ah, crap.
Philemy, it is your initiative.
All right. Philomene will have a quick look toward Yozora as he speaks, and not saying anything, will just quickly sheath her sword. Use her now free hand to use. Hold on. How many points? How many points of lay of hand can I use per turn?
I believe you can use up to, I think, literally all of it.
Oh, okay, good. I'm going to use 10 of them on Boan, straight up there, while giving the evil eye to the guy right next to me to make sure that he doesn't try anything.
Give me the old stink eye, yeah.
Like a very clear look of try anything, and we're back to trading blows.
But yeah, absolutely. You can lay on hands, heal Boan up a little bit.
And let me adjust the HP real quick.
Who's got the greater frown? Lelouch from Code Geass or Satsuki from Kill la Kill?
I sadly don't know either.
Oh, because
I'm
that's
gonna
the
say
face.
I'm gonna say Satsuki because it's permanent.
Oh,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. I want to say Satsuki too. 'cause she's
Yeah,
my girl.
yeah, she gets my vote for sure.
Hell yes. Badass bitch.
And for my bonus action, I was gonna cast that also on Bohan, but now with the other two no longer befriended and turning toward Yozora, I'm going to cast Shield of Fate on Yozora.
Okay.
Wait, what? I think it's the appropriate reaction there.
Very well defended.
Yozora, do you accept or do you want to resist?
Can you resist that?
I'm not sure I'd have a reason to resist other than what are you doing?
Okay.
You actually say that?
Yes, because I've been trying to keep the situation under control, and I have made overarchingly no overtly hostile actions. And next thing I know, I've got a magical shield from someone I just got done yelling at.
There are people pointing swords at you right now.
I'm
Yeah.
well aware of that, but it's a possibility of being able to talk them down.
And
I'm making
hopefully not
sure
gonna be stabbed in the
nobody
meantime.
dies.
That's
This
fair.
tracks.
Fair. All right.
And I say that in common.
Yeah,
So
yeah, by all
everyone
means.
around can hear it.
Okay.
Yozora is very well protected now. You've got Sanctuary and Shield of Faith now. These guys are going to have to do, some work if they want to try and do harm to you just in general. I dig it.
It's like I'm just over here. Yozora's just over here going, okay, the sanctuary was a nice bonus. I managed to keep them from thinking I was doing, losing my head. Okay, my fairy power, my fey presence has worn off. I should be able to talk them down. And now I just got a shield of faith. What the hell just happened? That wasn't what I was expecting.
And any more movement for you, Philemy?
Just that little one to get right next to Withers so that I can intercept for him or Boan depending on situation.
Did you add your add-on to Bohan's total?
Yeah, it should have been. I'm not sure why they didn't adjust on the playground.
Boan being an NPC, their tokens are not always tied directly to the actual sheet. So it may just be you have a sheet that is not reflecting this token.
Yeah, you can right click and adjust your hit point total on the token.
Adjusting the token itself manually.
Yeah,
Sure.
if you like right click on Boan's token, you'll see the 9 for its current
Can I do
HP.
Okay.
You just put 19 in that, hit enter. It should heal him up.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Okay. And yep. Okay, it's on both sheets now. Well,
Mm.
sheet and token.
Hell yeah.
And that will be my turn.
All right.
Where am I?
This Justicar will give a look towards Wither, but will step back,
Second opportunity.
Good.
as will the others
thought
that
crossed
are
my
next
mind,
to Boan.
Okay. Woot! Diplomacy has worked for a little bit.
Are those just gonna try something stupid?
These two giving somewhat confused looks towards everyone as they step closer, as if they are, once more going to grab Wither and drag them to the lake. But they refrain and do not grab anyone, just looking around, trying to follow the cues of the others around them. All they know is that they've been recently terrified. This one will catch up, simply observe. It's been listening, has heard what's been going on. Boan can do Boan things if Boan wants to.
Bohan is still just on the defensive. We are back to Philomene, and Philomene is back to Bohan.
All right, cool. This one looks at Yozora. Why would you do that?
I apologize. Calming down. Zora is visibly calming down after. For lack of a term, losing their temper and yelling. The situation stressed me out to I lost control of some of my innate magic. I
like it.
did not mean to affect you the way I did. I was trying to. It was my magic acting in response to my emotions and my severe annoyance with the situation. Dealing with just sends a deadpan just glare at his companions. I humbly apologize.
Give me that persuasion check with advantage.
I even go as far as to call it deception.
Yeah,
He's
because you
not-
did say you lost control.
It's not really. I'm giving him the choice, essentially. Try and persuade him that all is cool, or lie to him.
Well, deception's higher.
By all
I know.
means.
Why do
Okay.
you think I'm advocating for you?
Yeah, right? Yeah, exactly.
Oh hell yes!
Oh,
They're not seeing
yummy.
through that.
Didn't matter either way.
Yes,
I
you're
could tell-
truly you're truly contrite about how oh no, I lost control.
Yes, I could tell them the grass is fucking neon pink, and they take a moment to look at it.
Are you sure?
Wait, the grass is neon pink?
Wait, really? Is there
Can I
something wrong with
smoke
my eyes? Rub their eyes.
But
with
yeah,
hands.
I try to start with persuasion instead of deception, in case there's any lies, deception, detecting magic going on, so that you're not necessarily lying outright immediately. You may just be trying to convince them of a different way of thinking.
Just a different truth. You know?
Yeah, it's a slight bending of the truth.
Yeah. And therefore, if there's any of that, or if their insight check, succeeds, they don't get that you were straight up lying to them. But yeah.
Good point. I will
It's
have to
the-
remember that in the future.
It's the lost faction in Avatar. He's a truth bender.
The
But
thaumaturge gives you a contrite nod and simply steps up to the fence, watching over everything, looking like they're just trying to be ready. This one here looks towards the original one that is the caretaker of the animals, who they themselves hold up both hands, so everybody can see. All right. Everybody, conservatorships, stand down. If they can keep this, and he looks over all of you, if they can keep this ruckus under control, then all will be well. Back to what all you were doing, I suppose.
and by the power of bullshit, we survive. Above table.
I mean, we do have to.
Adjudicator here will get to their feet, brush themselves off, give Aiden a very hey, how could you, if you weren't a dragon, I'd probably kick you in the face kind of look.
How could you?
This one here just,
Ooh.
nods as if, of course, that's how this would have gone. Duh. That's why I protected this one. Duh.
I'm clearly the one I'm clearly the emotional, mature, and intelligent one here.
The teacher's pet.
This one
Teacher's
eventually
pet. I'm the
catches
fucking
up.
Teacher.
Yeah, that's why the adjudicator's the pet.
Oh, I thought you were
It
talking
just
about Yozora.
pauses.
This guy.
That takes us to the top of round 4. Now, Wither, you, Yozora, and Philome all have the next initiatives. If you want to pick a fight, you absolutely can. Or if you should choose at this point, you can stand down and we will exit initiative combat for the moment at least. Start throwing hands again, we'll see what happens.
If you do that, I'm not saving
Look around,
your
find
ass.
out.
But this is, the three of you can decide, obviously, together if you want to continue any hostilities, push any more. I mean, you're in a fairly advantageous position. You could hop on, bow on, charge somebody down, and continue from there. So, up to you. How would you like to proceed, the three of you?
I mean, Philome is very much holding up her shield up. The sword's still in the scabbard from when she cheated it to heal Boan, but the hand overing over the handle, and just looking at everyone to make sure the situation has died down.
This whole time, Wither hasn't even had any weapons readied. He basically, the hunter's mark that he put on was more of an intimidation tactic. So he was never going to physically attack unless they attacked again. So, and he may have been hit a couple of times, but I don't see him. I see him calming down. In his mind, the attention's all where it needs to be, and that was his whole mission basically. So if we want to exit combat, I'm okay with it. I'm going to stand down.
I'm standing. I don't need to stand down. Besides,
Yeah,
glaring
you're
at
basically
people.
already a vote for standing down. And Philome, are you also going to stand down?
Philome is keeping the defensive position, but her weapon is sheathed, and she's just keeping the shield up for defense and nothing else. If
Okay.
no one does anything, she's just.
And if anything, actually, as a kind of a final action, is there a way I can remove the hunter's mark from the one? Like
You can.
Yep.
Yeah, that's free.
Yeah, you just stand anytime. Just be like, it's gone.
Yep. You can, Wither looks over at him and just kind of gives him a calm look of, I thought so. Don't.
The thaumaturge gives his companion a reassuring nod. The Justicar looks at you and simply grunts, and we will end combat there.
Zora's of the opinion of these. If they wanted to kick off a fight with all of us surrounded, it's like, nope. They're on their own. I am not contributing to this mess.
And Aiden will actually go straight to Wither's side as well to end.
Chaotic neutral? True neutral. Sounds like a true neutral move.
With that in mind, this adjudicator will step up behind Yuzor. This Justicar turns to look at Yuzor. So then what should we do then?
About Bohan or my two idiot companions?
The drunk. The dragon touched drunk, in fact. You see him spit on the ground.
Hey, Wither, have you calmed down enough? Has the adrenaline and everything finally, the hits finally burn that alcohol out of your system?
And he kind of halfway still acts a little bit drunk. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be all right. The party is over, I guess.
By the High Queen Titania, just rubbing their temples.
Can I do something that will probably make everyone mad here?
By all means.
Oh no!
You can do anything you want, baby.
Would lay on hand cure the remaining bits of drunkenness from Wither?
I mean, seeing as Wither's not actually drunk, yes. You can lay on hands and
You can
heal
we can
Wither up
play it like that.
and make it seem as if you've removed the quote-unquote toxins from Wither.
Alright, I'm just gonna
You purge
slap.
them with crystals.
I'm just gonna slap my free hand onto his head and heal him for 5 points and whatever drunkenness he may or may not have had. Because I'm not entirely convinced that Withers was just acting.
That'll work for me, I guess, because it does say what is it? Cure diseases and poisons, if memory serves.
Yeah. So it's a little bit of a stretch, but winky. Alcohol's a poison, winky face. So yeah, we'll absolutely allow it to work like that.
I mean,
I like
technically speaking, alcohol is a poison.
Exactly.
Technicality.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, yeah.
Poison.
By all means, on technical terms, this is how it should work. They just game mechanics, but yeah, that's why I dig it though. This is good shit. I dig
Also, Slappy, I know what you're referring to, and fuck you. Like, no.
And here's the point where everyone will most likely look at me and with a very deadpan, you couldn't do this from the beginning? Look.
That feels much better. And he just kind of shakes
Don't
off.
spell it out.
And he kind of just
Oh my
starts
God.
to walk over to the river and is like, since I was going to be going there, and since you were taking me there anyways, I may as well go for a dip.
Anybody listening to Yozora will just hear them dissolve into just under their Muttley grumbling.
Yep, and he just
A moment.
hops the fence and runs over to the lake and dives in
This is what I deal with.
with Aiden
Why?
in tow as well. By the way, but he won't jump into the water.
This is what I deal with. And the other two were assholes and left me to deal with these two idiots. Even the other sensible one. Well, he's in the river where we wanted him, or the lake where we wanted him to sober up.
By the way, how
Yeah.
is the lake? But as I jump in,
It was so pretty, remember? Super pretty.
Yeah, the two Justicars facing each other is tripping me out.
You like that?
No, God.
It's a mirror.
Is that better?
They're having a fight.
Yeah, I don't want to talk to you anymore. All right, I'm done.
now
messing with
they're dancing.
Yozora's just gonna call. Yozora's gonna call towards Wither again after getting done with their again Muttley grumbling again, Everybody knows that. It's like, don't take too long, Wither. We do need to get some rest tonight.
But the water's so much nicer out here.
I can cast lightning. Do you really want to annoy me any more than you have tonight?
He sighs and gets back out of the water. All right, bedtime it is.
Mentally, Yozora's just like, please tell me we've done enough. Tell me we've bought enough time for the other two.
Just gonna need another
Yeah.
half an hour. Keep it up.
All right, all right. So everybody hold on a moment. So this group here is watching Wither carefully. It seems as if there is a very obvious group who's ready to escort Wither, being that they have decided Wither might be a bit of a troublemaker.
Gee, I wonder why.
This one has returned to their duties, is trying to calm the other animals, the goats, get everybody settled down from the excitement that happened earlier. This one has returned to its journey up the path heading towards the watchtower. These three, however, are back here, and they seem to be talking. Every once in a while, they look towards Yuzora, they look towards where Wither is. These three are also talking. Yuzora, being that you're right next to them, you can hear them. They're talking quietly. But again, you're right next to them, so you are overhearing their conversation. There's a lot of discussion of bringing something up before the tribunals, of holding council, and you hear very distinctly that the drunkard doesn't deserve that honor.
Dragon.
Oh boy.
Trying to take that dragon.
I don't think I can do anything without arousing suspicion here. Because they've got Wither's, well, we're all, specifically Wither and myself are pretty well
Remember.
pinned in here. And I may have an escape, but Wither really doesn't. And again, I advocated for the peace because, hey, we're surrounded.
And Wither, as you're taking your swim, it is a wonderful, relaxing swim. The water this high up is crystal clear. It feels just warm and
Oh, it's warm.
cleansing.
Oh,
There's
energy.
a radiance almost to it, a warmth to it. Maybe. No. Philomene, what are you up to?
Well, I've been trying to calm down Boran a little bit and keeping an eye on everything because things seems to have died down, but
Hmm.
I'm still the party's shield, and I'm still I'm aware of the fact that we just created a huge stir in what is basically a nest of wasps. I'm still waiting just to see if anything goes belly up.
If, since I'm thinking about it now, if I'm able to hear them because they're right next to me, Yozora would pipe up, pardon me, I just overheard you say something about a tribunal. If I may, what are you talking about? I am new here, as are my companions.
The Justicar, you see him set his jaw almost like he's grinding his teeth for a moment before he gives you a look. Very subtle nod almost just to himself before it seems he decides that this is information he can share. We are discussing possibly bringing your companion there, the Tabaxi, up before the tribunal, bringing it before the council to see if he should be confined, his bond with the Drake severed, the Drake taken care of, and give it to someone who would handle the responsibility better.
I see. Yozora just sends a contemplative look towards Wither. Again, like I've been dealing with the headache for the last hour long this has taken. It's like,
Bitch, I'm gonna show you responsibility.
hey, like, huh.
The adjudicator simply raises a hand and gives you a calming smile. You, of course, have shown great restraint and severe maturity. I do believe that your dragonkin friend is a credit to you and should probably stay with you.
Mistakes have been made, I will admit that, but I do my best to take care of my friend here. They are my companion, and, for lack of a better term, my link back home. And I will admit, looks over again, kind of glancing over Wither, this has not been his best night. Him and his impulse control. I spend most of my time with this group, keeping him from wandering off because of his curiosity, or keeping her from pulling a lever.
Chibisuke begins to wail
The other two.
a loud, sorrowful, pain-filled cry.
Oh crap!
Aiden
Yuzor's
begins to do the same. Both of them are simply raising their faces towards the sky and just letting loose this pain, this sorrow.
Chibi? Yuzora, hand now going to the blade of the Radiant Historian Soul Blade, ready to pull it out. So looks up, it's like, what the fuck? Just trying to figure out what's going on.
Bellamy, yes? Yeah, go ahead.
You are overwhelmed and you drop to your knees. There has been a surge in divine, radiant grace in the area in the last breath. And its sheer overwhelming power brings you to your knees. You are almost unable to sustain it as you feel deep through your whole being a need to lash out and enact vengeance, almost like you can feel an oath of vengeance underneath your normal oath trying to make itself known.
Oh boy. Okay.
Almost.
Do I have to roll something here just to keep control?
Anybody who likes may roll a perception check.
One perception check on the way.
By the way, the moment I drop to my knee from that, Boran will have gone right back into defensive stance next to me.
Well, there's a 20 for me.
Well, just leans forward and just puts your head in her mouth. Oh, I got you.
Oh, that's so good. And then, yeah, if you would like to also roll a perception check, Philomene, go ahead.
Just a second. I was done, but I put away the character sheet.
Yeah, we don't do that.
Don't do that here. Nice.
Nice.
Oh, well.
Yeah, tasty.
Okay.
Whether you seem to be too enthralled with first your swim and then, climbing out, making sure you're not stepping on any too sharp rocks, hurting yourself, or slipping as you're
Poor
climbing
baby
onto
Aiden.
shore.
But do I feel the same thing that they did? The same thing as Zora did?
Zora
and-
hasn't felt anything. It has been
Oh.
Aiden
Oh,
and Chibisuke who are
Okay.
responding. But Aiden is doing this right now.
He's doing a scream.
yep. So I kind of just huddle him close just to kind of try and soothe him and try and prevent
So
him
yeah, you
from-
don't notice this as you're trying to soothe Aiden. Yozora, however, you take a quick look around trying to, what's going on? What is that? Looking for a source of whatever may be going on. And Philomene, you feel it at first, and then you see it as you stand up once more to your feet, gaining, your balance back. There's a shadow that crosses by overhead. And there's a resounding thud and a splash as something truly massive touches down in the lake just out of view.
What was that? Yozora's going to ask to the people next to him.
The conservatives all gasp. Then there's the sound of an alarm.
What is that? Yozora is just
Immediately.
like, what the hell's going on?
Immediately, all of them have drawn weapons and are looking around frantically.
God damn it!
And that's where we're in session.
Perfect.
That didn't go as I wanted it to, but I don't have a brick character. That's supposed to be me as the player.
Wither, you are also able to notice it as a wave begins to form in the lake and move forward.
So it's okay, Yozora. If you don't have a
I-
brick, you can just use
Is
the
it
ones
big
that
enough to where
the
it's gonna hit me?
Justicars are shitting.
Yeah, that might be. I need gloves.
That alarm. It means that we are under attack. And that shadow and that splash, and he gestures towards the lake where the wave is beginning to crest. That is our patron and ally.
Your patron and ally. I'm going to hazard a guess, given everything, it's a dragon.
Yo.
A massive golden scaled drake, a full dragon, emerges from the water, soaring through the air and landing on the shore.
Fucking kaiju fight.
That's a big boy.
Oh boy.
We're about
Yozora's
to have a kaiju fight in here.
looking at this, and outwardly is like calm. Internally, oh, that's not good. That's not good in any way, shape, or form.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Tolna's gonna have a choice to make.
Whoops.
Okay, he made the choice.
Yeah,
I
it just
thought-
left.
Fucking thought
He
so.
just yeeted
Who the-
out.
Just
Who the
look
hell
at him,
who
look
just
at him, and
cast
go like,
Morpaga
thought
on
so.
him?
That is Tolnask.
Tolna. 1 second, let me pull up my notes.
I don't think we've met Tolnask.
No, probably not. But this is for my notes for after we get our asses kicked.
Hmm.
Tolna's gonna have to deal
Oh,
with
okay.
mommy.
The golden dragon of the heavens themselves.
Oh, I wonder if he lives to the Western Isle. Probably.
And you say they are
Oh, look at
your
our past.
ally and patron.
Shit.
He will
maybe-
nod.
I'm not there.
Right then. Someone that deserves the respect one of their illustrious title deserves.
It's a cool title.
Yes, it is. Also, for the record, my chat's is cheering for us for this fight.
Kaiju, kaiju, kaiju.
Essentially. Oh boy.
All eyes of the conservators turn from Tolnask, which were looking and basking in his reverence, and now begin to look at the party. Ah,
Don't you fucking
so it
dare.
was a ruse. This was all meant to get us to lower our guard. And let's roll some initiative.
Well, I guess the Rabbit's out of the bag. Phooey.
Well then, good thing I cast Shield of Fate on you.
And you know what's
yeah,
cool?
I
Out
might
the
be in
water.
trouble.
You know what's nice? Sanctuary's not concentration,
Yeah, it's still on.
so you still have it. You can't take it
What?
back.
Wait, that. Oh shit.
Yep.
It's just on you.
I guess benefits. Not that saves me from area of effect attacks, I would assume.
Mm-mm.
Why did that roll twice?
I don't know. I don't know
I
why it's rolling
don't
twice
know
for everybody.
either.
Are you rolling off of the tracker or off of your
Hmm.
character sheets?
I'm looking at the
I was off the
Tracker.
tracker.
Interesting.
I'm rolling off my
The,
character sheet.
Or, off of Foundry, so to speak.
yeah, I'm on the combat encounters tab.
Interesting.
I'm
Just that's
using
the
a-
fastest way for me to go there.
I'm using a popped out character sheet.
Why does it show that there's still 2 of me in there? One's grayed out.
One's
Okay,
a private roll, and I don't know why it's doing that.
Yeah, I don't know why
Yeah.
it's rolling for you twice. That is interesting.
Just delete your privates.
Got him.
Ugh.
I will happily do that.
Yeah, there's some.
Oh boy, what a start.
Should we
Alright.
roll?
All right. So very quick little question to our DM.
What's up?
You said there was a sort of oath of vengeance trying to take over me. Do I know who it is directed
Bill
at?
X Games, thank you for the raid. Whoops,
Who
sorry,
was
wrong button.
it wasn't trying to take you over necessarily. There just is one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't yet know who or what or where. You just felt it.
Okay, because
You're okay.
I'm not entirely giving into it,
okay.
but I'm not entirely saying no right now. It depends on who, and toward who.
The vibe is there. It doesn't want you,
The
necessarily,
vibe,
but the vibe is
basically.
there. There's the
I mean,
there's some heat in
I
the-
get,
heat in
I
the
get it. The vibe is there, but like, I'm still giving into it as an option.
it's the sexual tension in the room. You know.
Well, now I want to keep that option open even more.
Right.
Tolnask has no actions to
Hey,
take
fucking-
as they have just arrived, and basically that was their initiative. But while we're at it,
Ah. Yes.
Oh boy.
Incidentally, the music during the conversation with Sidariona,
Mhm.
was that from Nier?
I do not believe so. Let me double check. Some of it might have been.
Sound familiar? Probably not Automata, but the first one.
It might have been. Yeah, I will send you the playlist and you
No
can
problem.
double check.
I was just curious because it was
But Yazora,
wonderfully dramatic.
Yes.
yeah, it worked out so well. I was so pleased. Yazora, it is your initiative.
Okay, so recapping. Big freaking dragon just showed up. Our entire ruse just went out the window, and we are surrounded. Which
Chibi
includes one
Sosuke
side.
does not seem to like this individual.
Oh.
Clearly. Okay, crapola. So Chibi Susuke obviously doesn't like him. Chibi Susuke, and I'm sure I heard Aiden over there going off on his little what the heckery.
You heard Aiden as well, yeah.
Oh, this isn't good in any way, shape, or form. Well, I'm going to start with a wiki check on Tolnask. What do we got?
You know, that's not a bad idea.
Also, when's the part when the mother of Ice and Fire likes everybody and we're all level 17?
Right, as all the XP just. All
Please
right.
no. And please no, not level 17. I don't have the time to add all those stats.
More dings than a bell tower.
Jesus.
Right.
Tolnask has a bite, a claw, a tail slam, imposing presence, word of
Imposing
fire, heaven's crackling bellow,
Ooh.
weight of the heavens, bounding crash, static barrier,
Ah.
where lightning strikes, charged surge, flowing current, dragon of the golden flight, heavenly charge, sustained on magic alone.
Look at that fake ass gold dragon, like bronze dragon with some paint on it.
Right? Talking about some lightning shit?
Wait. Flight sustained on magic alone?
That was what I was looking at. It's like, I can get ideas on the rest of them, but sustained on magic alone, and is that what I think it means?
He dies when his MP reaches 0.
Wrong game, but I'm going to go with sustained on magic alone, because as a spellcaster, I need to make sure that if I hit it with an Eldritch Blast, if it comes to that, I'm not feeding this thing.
Absolutely. Sustained on magic alone. As a reaction, this creature can choose to counter a spell that has been cast. If the creature does so, it gains 1d10 hit points for each level of the spell cast. This ability can only be used when the creature has less than a third of its health left.
Shit. Wow. Okay.
Okay, so if I'm reading that right, and I want to make sure I'm reading this right, I am free to cast my magic until it hits to about third level. Then it can counterspell my magic.
As long as it has a reaction.
Essentially, yeah.
As far as you
Which it
understand,
will,
yes.
Because you're right after it, of course.
Also,
Of course.
also, can we have the entire list that you just said?
Yeah, because it's just the menu. Can we see a menu, please?
Yeah.
Can we see the wine list?
Okay, so that's my wiki check,
And yeah, I will put the list in chat.
because I think we're going to need that list. Because that was a lot of things.
I think everything after the physical stuff, everything after the tail slam, I'm like, now we're talking.
Yeah, like the physical, all that stuff. Yeah, and I've got ideas on like the Way to the Heavens or the Golden Dragon's Flight, whichever that one was. It's again, wanted to make sure I wasn't feeding this thing.
It's always one way to find out.
Okay, let's copy that to a note so I don't forget.
What's bite do?
Using presence.
That could be important.
I think word of fire.
That's
was one
next.
I was like,
I'm
oh.
as a spellcaster again. I wanted to make sure I wasn't feeding this thing every time I shot it with an Eldritch Blast or hit it with a Hex.
Static barrier.
Not to mention, you
I'm
still have a snack.
I'm concerned with static barrier. Because that
Use
suggests...
power word come on it.
Yes, yes. Yes.
The valley floods.
You flood the area.
Someone call Glorious.
He said, "Come," and they did. Even the dragons.
We are in trouble. Oh boy.
On the 5th day, look to my coming.
Look, no offense, but I don't want to be pregnant with a half dragon.
I mean, none of these
don't?
abilities sound good for us. To be
You
honest.
don't.
Yeah, across the board, we are pretty
Just
well
me then, I
hosed.
guess.
Crap, what can I do?
It is a promise I make. If you fight a dragon in one of my games, it's gonna feel like fighting the dragon.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm not sure I want to feel that.
What if you don't?
The problem with this is that it's not just the dragon. It's the dragon and a small army.
What if we don't
I have
fight the dragon?
yeah.
I
You
don't
should
think
have brought
anybody-
a bird.
I have,
I
I have
don't-
some fights that feel like fighting a dragon in my games, but they're never against dragons.
Yeah, I don't think anybody outside is
Different
willing to
channel.
bend over for this dragon.
Oh,
You're not?
outside. Yeah. Okay.
I
Um,
mean, I know what I just said, but you know,
Sorry, I'm looking. It's like this sort of caught me off guard. Now I'm trying to figure out what I can do.
I think above table. I wouldn't want to make the dragon your problem. I'd worry about the dudes.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. As my computer glitches for just a second.
Because yeah, as pointed out, you are still under a sanctuary spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that all?
Ostensibly, you can just walk out this bitch like, not my problem. Later.
Probably. I'd say above table. I'd say, guys probably should like get into some defensive formation or something.
Yeah, but I don't want to be too close because breath weapons are a wonderful pain in the neck. And general knowledge about dragons is breath weapons are a thing.
And there is the
I
wonder:
mean,
are they here for? Is this dragon here for you?
Well, considering it showed up, and now we've finally got again the entire damn army, which we had just convinced not to hurt us.
Oh, yeah, they're mad at you. You don't know why the dragon's here.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're grumpy.
that's kind of why I was wondering about the
Yes.
the vibe that I had just gotten, where it was directed at.
I mean, there's not much you can do. Just, I guess, make a call and.
Yeah, decide whether or not you want to pull explicit aggro from the dragon or
Do I look
Handle-
like the tank?
handle the pissed guys, handle the grumpy dudes.
I guess I will handle the grumpy dudes right next to me, because I'm not. Can the dragon even see me? Because I'm not sure how high this cliff over here is.
Oh yeah, this cliff here, it can see over it. You're seeing its head.
Okay. That gives me all the more incentive to
6.
not fuck with it. At least not until we have a plan and maybe get the
Oh,
hell out of Dodge.
This is
Yeah,
gargantuan.
considering I'm like 15 feet from it, I'm looking straight up at it. I imagine. And
This is a
it's probably-
gargantuan creature.
Yeah.
6
Yeah.
squares.
It's
Yeah,
a
it's a
big one.
Gargi. The trick
I'm
with
right next to the
farting
step,
Gargis
right?
is to hug the butt.
They can. So just making sure it can see over it, but this is how tall is this cliff or this ledge here?
This one.
This here,
My computer just borked. Give me a second here.
yeah, this here. It starts here at about 10 feet and then goes up to about 30 feet at its peak here. And then it, has a little break and then it gets higher again.
Oh, that's steep.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just like a very steep bit of shale, basically.
Quick additional question to Yozaraz. Is it still high enough that if we hunker down in the corner, we might protect ourselves from that, or can the dragon just sort of bend its neck over the cliff and breathe down?
Yeah, you would have to find
I'm
that
not
out,
sure I
wouldn't
can see that much. I'm not sure from my angle I can see that.
It is indeterminate at the moment. Maybe,
Alright.
maybe not.
Sorry, for some reason I lost my pop out from my sheet, so it just decided to go bork and I'm trying to get it back.
No worries. There's a lot going on, a
Yeah.
lot to take in, a lot to respond to.
Yeah.
What you got?
A lot to take in.
There we go. Got my sheet back to where it's supposed to be. That
Always
was
with the
weird.
jargon.
Let's see here. I probably don't want to.
He's got a mean face.
I'm going to, just to minimize how many attacks of opportunity I can get, I'm going to jump over the fence and fall back towards Filzamy.
Pretty sexy though.
Okay.
Little aura of protection never hurt nobody.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have auras yet, but I do have my intercept.
Oh, you do have that, okay. His auras are great.
All right. What are you doing?
Oh,
You
I didn't
open
I
up a
was,
little bit of.
I was just making sure, was there not an attack of opportunity or something?
You are still under sanctuary.
Oh, right. Sorry, when I looked at it, I was like, huh. Two fills me. I think we may have bitten off a bit more than we can chew.
Still, it's the same situation. Something is vengeful, and I'm not sure toward who.
Yeah, well,
I'm not enjoying my spot right now.
If you leave, you can take a couple of attack of opportunities from casters. You'll be okay.
I think our best bet is either to cover Wither until he gets over here, and either fall back into the building itself, gesturing to where they came from, because smart ideas, or head that way, head to where they points towards the entrance. I don't think we can hold the ground against these odds, especially with just the three of us. Pauses, looks at Bohan, Chibi, Susuke, and Aiden. 6 of us. Thinking of stand by me?
I'm gonna sing. I swear, I'm gonna sing at you.
Above
When
table,
you're not
what?
Strong, I'll
Again,
be
above
your
table, what?
friend. Someone to carry on.
Wait, no, that's Lean on
That's,
Me.
that's me and you right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get off me. You're crushing my arm.
Oh my-
Now it's asleep.
Anyway,
Um, Go ahead.
no, that's fine. That was just a joke.
Okay, so that's why I was going above the table. What? Next to her, I am going to hold an action to strike the yeah. Come on. Thaumaturge? If it makes an attack on Wither, or like an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Wait, Eldritch Blast specifically.
All right. Ready to action to Eldritch Blast this Thaumaturge if it makes an attack against Wither. Correct?
Yeah, because I'm trying to give Wither a way out with minimal
Okay.
attacks of opportunity if possible.
Okay.
And I ran away. I'm under sanctuary, and I'm next to somebody who can who can help cover. I'm not sure what else I could do.
Also, I'm pretty sure you have the Shield of Fate.
That too. So I think my armor class is actually the highest it's ever been, 16, if I'm understanding this right.
Oh wow, it's almost as high as mine.
Yeah.
Unless that was already added, so the 14 I have is with it already. Anyways, that's the end of my turn.
Yeah, the 14 on your sheet is with the Shield of Faith added.
Okay, so it is. Okay, so it's still the highest it's ever been, a 14.
This adjudicator will look at Wither. I will attempt to cast a hold person.
Oh, I forgot about that spell. Crap.
Son of a bitch.
Not again.
Could you proc your action on this hostile action it's taking? No, that's the adjudicator. Never mind. You went go for thaumaturge.
Yeah. I
So
completely.
you are Wither?
I was hoping they were out of it.
With it, yeah.
You
there
will
we go.
resist, however. Seems that trick
Fabulous.
has been done. You won too many times today, and you're over it.
Fool me 3 times.
Shame on the dragon.
Yeah. I'm not liking this boy here.
This one is going to cast Heroism on this one.
Yeah. No more fear.
This
No
one
more
is
hurt.
going to cast Heroism on this one.
And the home of the brave.
So that way when this dragon uses imposing presence, they will stand firm.
Giggity.
When this,
Yeah, I was waiting for it.
I'm about to give you another one. When this dragon whips it out, they will not bend.
I was not anticipating this.
I had a feeling things were going to go south when the goddess, like, oh, that's not good. I wasn't quite expecting this badly.
Wither,
Goddess is perfect.
it is your initiative.
I know. You have me worried. I'm surrounded.
You can disengage.
Hashtag disengage.
That's what I was thinking as well, but
And you have your kitty run.
I do. I know. I've got that as well. I'm gonna start with Aiden first off, anyways. I'm gonna have him run and run over towards Bohan and the rest of the party.
She wouldn't
Okay.
dare. They wouldn't dare attack the dragon.
To there, so. And since he tried to hold person on me, he's got my ire, unfortunately. Okay, so I am. Sorry. I am going to pull out my Warhammer +1 and take a shot at him.
Swing away. Unfortunately, a 15 misses.
What? Ugh. Clerics. Right, clerics can equip shit.
Right.
I am also going to use a wiki check on where lightning strikes. But my turn's not going to be completely done yet anyway.
Where lightning strikes?
Yes.
Okay. As a bonus action, this creature selects a target at random, and lightning begins to churn and gather to strike at them. At the start of this creature's next turn, the target is struck by a lightning attack, a number of times equal to the number of heavenly charges on them. Each successful strike against the target grants it an additional stack of charge.
Oh.
These stacks do not gain extra attacks during the ability, to be clear.
Charge right there.
Wait, does that mean that it's a guaranteed hit?
That is what the attack looks like
Oh boy.
for the lightning strike. There's a d20 plus 9 to hit, and it's 2d8 lightning damage.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So it's not a save. It can miss.
Yeah.
And it selects someone at random. So if that person at random has 0 heavenly charges on them, it will just not activate. But it then
Okay.
has an entire
On
turn
them.
to try and give that person
Okay.
charges.
So we got a little bit of insight into Heavenly Charge as well.
And next I am going to use my feeling agility and get out of there so that that puts me up to 60 feet basically.
Correct.
Do you take opportunity attacks when you kitty?
Well, it doesn't say you don't, so I'm guessing yes.
Yep.
It doesn't
Unfortunately,
say-
you can still be subject to opportunity attacks.
Okay. Because Fenny's bunny hop doesn't.
Yeah, the bunny hop, however.
Bunny hop's
Yeah,
nice.
that's just good shit.
And that'll be my turn, I believe, because oh no, I would have to use. Well, am I able to use a potion? Actually, no. I'm going to leave it like that. My turn's done.
You do have an item interaction still if you want to drink a potion, yes.
I'm going to hold on that.
Okay. The Adjudicator will swing a Warhammer as you run past and miss.
Oh, that's where it is. Jumped above.
The Thaumaturge, however, does not seem to swing a weapon. It, however, moves its hands quicker than you might expect and casts a spell.
Oh, Warcaster.
Does that proc my Eldritch Blast?
It will still technically count as an attack, so if you'd like to Eldritch Blast, you may.
20 to hit.
I will definitely hit.
I was going to say add on, but nope, I can't do that.
Wait, do you have Repelling Blast?
No, I don't.
Damn.
Okay.
I've got Agonizing Blast and Devil's Sight because I'm the only one in the party without the ability to see in the dark.
Oh, damn.
Why can't you
Naturally.
react to it to add damage to it?
Because it's a spell, isn't it? I can't. Aiden can't add to the attack.
Right, I think we talked about
Wait.
that it's only melee. Or physical. One of the two.
Okay. I was just curious why you were not. But no, that's a good point. That is Eldritch Blast is not a weapon.
I remember we talked about it a couple sessions ago, like 2 or 3 sessions ago.
It got
Yeah.
passed once, like on accident, but then you were like, wait a second.
All right. Bring on that Warcaster reaction.
Yeah. The sad thing is that means I rolled a 2 on my damage.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
Lolo, I hear you. Like, it's so used to BG3. Like, Repelling Blast is just it's
Yes.
everything. Ah. But
All
if-
right.
Shit!
oh, great, just great. But if it always hits, why is it Magic Missile?
Not dignifying that.
The creature will cast Magic Missile
Oh,
at Wither as Wither slides past. The darts will fly out, each one striking home, dealing a total of 12 points of force damage.
it's a lot. It's a lot for us.
Does he
Okay.
have time to
That may
get
not be
within-
the end of my turn then, I guess.
By all means,
quick check. Does
if
he
you
have
still
time
want to drink your potion, you may.
No, you can't. Because you
Ah,
wiki
gotcha.
checked.
We can do item interactions.
Item
right?
interactions.
Yeah, item interaction.
No, okay.
In our infinite spoiledness.
Yeah.
Quick question. Does he have time to get within range of me so I can possibly
He is within range of you.
Yeah, he is
there.
within range of you, right there.
Right, so hold on.
I think what they're asking is if they can use their what is it, that intercept ability to reduce the damage.
No,
Is that what
because the
you're asking?
opportunity
pretty
attack
much.
happens next to the guy.
Yeah. No, unfortunately, that would have happened here.
Ah, damn.
Yeah, because it was
Running for the missiles, like.
It's just running. You're diving in front of one.
Shit!
I was sort of hoping to
Dive.
be able to stop them with my Eldritch Blast to the face, but it didn't work.
well.
Get down,
I-
Mr.
Yeah,
President.
if it were a
This is going
concentration
to
check, that would have been
be
helpful.
what I do. I'm going to use my. I have a potion of greater healing. I'm going to use.
Mhm. By all means, drink up. You'll get 13 points back.
So I
Excellent.
healed myself for more than that. Okay, good.
Yeah.
And it works.
Net gain of 1.
Hey, that gain of 1 is
More
still
damage roll,
a positive heal.
And there's a reason why I wasn't going to do it to begin with.
Oh yeah.
I'll leave that alone.
Oh, believe me, I've got the plans. It's like I'm
Having
not
just a
hit yet.
scratch. Just a scratch is all we need.
And that will be the end of my turn then.
So one who leans can juice us good. Friends!
Oh. Oh, they are asking for it.
Friends come!
This one and this one will remain where they are after this one moves. These 3 will approach. These 2 had to use their actions to dash to get within range after moving through the gate. This one's standing on the other side of the fence and is going to swing at Wither. And I do believe that 15 will miss.
That is correct. Thankfully.
This guy is throwing this gate wide open and begins
Throwing
to shoo the goats out of the area.
Oh.
He cares about the animals.
Okay,
Okay.
remember that guy.
Yeah, this guy gets a pass.
This one, however,
You get like a little mark on his icons. So you know what you can
I got him.
Okay.
yeah, let's give him like a. We'll give him hearts.
Aw. He likes goats.
This one is going to cast Scorching Ray, aiming 1 at each party member. So he's going to make his wisdom save, see if he can even attack.
Yuzora, yeah.
13 is enough, unfortunately.
Oh wait, I was like, wait for. Let's say no, but that's the spell because of DC of 13, isn't it?
Does he catch any of the goats in his scorching ray?
Bitch better don't.
Unfortunately, he will not. A 14 will miss Wither.
Fortunately, Sure.
A 22 will hit Philemy.
Okay.
And a 10 will miss Yuzora.
Just bats it aside.
Don't touch it. Fire hot.
6 points of fire damage to Philemy.
Coming up.
Fire need hot.
And he will move out of the way.
Yes. Oh, fire indeed hot.
Okay, that was reflected. Good.
This one down here. is going to look at Yozora, and now is going to furrow its eye ridges.
Oh no, he's got a dispel magic coming.
It feels like maybe Yozora lied to it earlier.
No bloody kidding at this point.
And we'll use Witch Bolt on Yozora.
Oh,
And we'll miss.
And still has to save. I mean, Sanctuary's
to
not
save.
gone.
Oh, that's true. That's a good point.
I'll take that miss though.
I mean, yeah, at
Miss-
this point, not that
yeah.
it matters, but let's see.
wherever it's going.
Doesn't even get to try.
Didn't even get to try, yep. You see a gesture and cast in the air, and the spell just fizzles out.
Oh, doesn't it have to target somebody else?
Does it? Ooh, that's a good point.
You.
Either choose a new one or just lose the attacker spell. He will
Just lose
choose
it?
to just lose it, yeah. You know, it was going to miss anybody anyway, but yeah.
Yeah.
But it still wastes a spell slot, doesn't it?
Yes, it does still get rid of that spell slot. And then it will use its movement to move towards the entrance.
Teacher, teacher!
Fill me.
The
It
principal's
is your
here.
initiative. Yes. There's somebody here with a package?
DoorDash.
Okay.
Hi, somebody ordered that guy's mother.
I'm pretty sure these guys in front of us
Yes.
are not friends anymore. Or
What gave that
wherever.
away?
Yeah.
But I'm still trying to figure out if that vibe from earlier is aimed toward them or the dragon or what. All right. We're gonna go. Okay, did any of them take an attack? On that?
This one attacked Wither. It missed.
Nah, damn it, he's out of my range. Alright, can I just get a set a prepared action that if any of them attack, I attack back?
So ready to action to attack any of the ones within range if they attack you or one of your allies?
Yeah, pretty much. Right now I'm still
Okay.
gauging the situation. I'm not gonna let them harm my friends, but I also don't want to just set things on a ground accident when it doesn't need to be, maybe.
Okay. Absolutely. Ready to action to attack any individual of these, enemies here that come into your range and that attack an ally or you.
And Boan is gonna fall back on dodge action right again. Also keeping an eye on the dragon because it's kinda there.
True. All right. At the end of the round, there is a blinding flash.
Oh, what now?
Oh, I'm hoping it is something.
One who leans, Dove, and an individual none of you recognize appear.
Mommy's home.
This
Zora
one
looking
greets
over, looking over their shoulder.
Mommy?
Please
Sorry.
tell me that
Hey.
they are lost more.
Oh.
That you've got help.
What the fuck is going on?
That's what I'd like to know!
Their patrons showed up and completely blew our entire ruse out of the water just by showing up.
Oh.
This is rather large.
Yeah, no kidding!
And statement of the obvious goes to the mushroom.
Well, this has certainly gone some kind of way.
Sidariona looks up, grimaces. Tolnask. Technically not one of mine. Belonged to one of my sisters. And has ever been a problematic child.
Oh, goody! So the big
Oh.
one is not a friend.
Diozora just looks over at Philzame. He's like, what gave that away?
Just a general feeling.
Sidariona reaches out, harnesses the divine energies of her godhood, and in a clear, booming voice that can be heard across the entirety of the valley. You have been found wanting and lacking. You have put a foul taste on the word of dragonkind. Surrender, do no harm to these and those I designate under my protection, including the prisoners below. Offer to service the cause of true good, the word of righteousness, and to forsake these zealous and disastrous bonds which you have clung to before. Flee, remain to be an ally and to serve with us, or be prepared to be consumed in the dragon's fire. And she will turn towards Tolnask.
Hello,
And she will-
nephew.
Transform.
Oh shit!
Oh, here she go.
That a
Breath
true
of Fire,
battle?
Breath of Fire 3, what up?
Oh, she's so fucking pretty.
Oh,
Oh, okay. I like her.
Oh, such beauty.
Sky Singer. Pretty.
okay. Huh.
And she's
Sparkly.
acrylic too.
Yeah, the impression of a dragon. Van Gogh's vengeance.
Tolnask will bellow in rage and will strike out at Sidariona.
Monet's retribution.
Ooh. Oh, he going.
And they will all miss.
Wait, even the 29 one?
Oh, the what?
There's a reason we don't want to fight these guys.
Yeah,
What part
okay.
of God did you not
Yeah,
understand?
sorry, was there something confusing here? Yeah, right? Big dragon. Mm-hmm.
Tolnask
Nice.
will stamp its feet, slam its tail, bellow in frustration,
Tantrum.
and will erect a static barrier around itself.
Hmm.
And now it's time to see who stays and who dies.
Big. $30 misses. Awesome.
Okay.
Sidariona, who finds herself caught in the static
I need
barrier,
to turn it on myself.
will make a Constitution saving throw.
I can't wait to
Damn
see
it!
that shit.
I need a second.
At plus 52.
Yeah, let me. Can't wait to see this roll. This is about to be private.
There you go.
It's literally plus 22. It's... Oh, wow.
She will resist
Okay.
the magic, push through it as lightning arcs over her body, and she will retaliate on Tolnas.
Drain that life bar.
Oh boy.
Okay.
And these were abysmal rolls, too.
Holy
Plus
crap.
14.
They will all three hit.
So 25. It's plus 25.
Okay.
Good. Well,
Guide you, guide you, guide you.
Get good, scrub.
and it didn't even take 10%. Barely took 10%, probably.
Yozora.
Okay, let's try and keep ourselves from getting mauled here. Just shouts to everybody. You see this, right? Your patron has been denounced by a literal god. Your patron, as you call him, hasn't even been able to scratch this god here.
Mhm.
Do you truly want to serve somebody like that, or do you want and throw your lives away for nothing? Or do you want to listen to somebody who gave you a chance, is giving you a chance to stand down, to live, to be better, and maybe, just maybe, do something great with your lives?
Make that persuasion with advantage.
Oh, good.
Here we go.
That's good. Well worded.
24.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice. The many faces of the conservators around you show a myriad of emotions. Some show a strengthening resolve, others show a complete breaking and disregard. Their faith wavers.
I don't know about any of you, but I know who I'm throwing my lot in with. Even if it's not needed, I'm going to show that I am on the side of light. They said true justice. Let me show you what little bit I can do. I may not be the greatest spellcaster on the planet, on the plane, or even in this valley. But what little I can do will help. And Yozora is going to cast Bless.
Mhm.
Upon whomst?
Whomstead.
I'm going to cast it on Filzami, Wither, and Sardoniana. I butchered that horribly. I know she doesn't technically speaking need help, but every little bit, nothing wrong with adding a little bit of extra magical divine
gesture.
power.
And it
Sister?
also shows you where your faith lies too.
Yeah, and plus, I'm under the effect of a sanctuary spell, so it's a little hard to hit me. So, adding some help to my allies that are right next to me, and to the goddess who's keeping the dragon god off my back. Anyways, next step, wiki check.
What would you like to know?
Screw me up.
I'm going to go with Weight of the Heavens.
This dragon exhales a breath, and in a 90-foot cone, each creature in that area must succeed on a strength saving throw, or have disadvantage on strength-based attack rolls, strength checks, strength saving throws. Basically, if it's a strength roll, you have disadvantage on it for 1d6 rounds. You can repeat this saving throw at the end of each of your turns, ending the effect on a success. And the ability must recharge before it can be used again.
Roger that. Okay. So Yozora is pointed at Filzami and Wither. They can both feel. I'm not going to say it's attuned divine magic. It's just general divine magic or divine feelings settle upon them.
It's that kind of a huge area, FYI.
Well, if he pops that, I'm getting the hell out of Dodge. Anyways,
Okay.
but like I said, when casting Bless on specifically on Filzami and Wither, it's just Yozora just points at them, and they feel a. Again, it's not a refined divine presence, but it's there. Just a little bit of extra strength that they can call upon.
Mm-hmm.
For when just as this is all flourish, but when sending it to Sardoniana,
Sardoniana, I think. So,
You can call her just Sid if you want.
Sardoniana.
oh,
Sidariona.
Sidariona. I thought it was Sad. Okay.
Sidariana.
Sid.
You
That's
are,
real.
you are ally
I'll be
god.
calling him Sid, basically.
I'm just gonna
just
go with
so
our
you know.
ally god.
Yeah,
As soon
she's
as I'm
named
saying,
after a friend
if I
of mine
say-
named Sydney.
Oh, good.
if okay, for the record, this is above the table for her in character. If Yozora says Sid, it's because I cannot say this dragon's name. Yozora is saying the full name, being respectful.
By all means.
I'm tripping over my own tongue. But for
As will I be.
She's anxious to be on a nickname
But
basis
for-
with God.
but when casting bless on Sid is a huge, just a flourish, just like I gotta give this. This is gonna take a little bit more work to add divine power to a divine being, but it's there. Hey, I'm throwing my support to the best of my ability, and that's I've done the wiki check, done the rousing speech, and I've made it so people are hopefully not likely to die. That's the end of my turn.
Sailed of, what you got?
I would like to observe the crowd. Who is buckling? Who steals their jaw, grips their weapons tighter, and seems to be ready to continue forward on this erroneous path?
The ones who seem resolved to continue fighting. This one down here. This one.
Okay.
And then these two here.
Damn, I'm good.
But are they gonna keep fighting for the big golden one or for us?
Yes, that
Touch
is
the name.
essentially they are still going to be hostile towards you.
Ah, okay.
I will use my bonus action to steady aim.
Takes a moment, lines up that shot.
This one.
The thaumaturge up here, who's been a little bit of a pain in the ass.
Loose.
.22 is definitely going to hit.
With my advantage.
That's
Sneak
a
attack.
nice little extra bit of damage.
I'm sorry. Were you not listening?
It growls and glares in Dove's direction. You have its attention.
I believe we said, stand down. Kneel.
So my charisma followed by your intimidation. Or my persuasion followed by your intimidation. Sorry, they're both the freaking
Good cop, bad cop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Classic.
I just had a brain fart. I was like, they're both like charisma. No.
Any movement or anything, Dove?
Can't. You steady aim.
Oh, that's true. That's a good point.
That'll be my turn. Unless I roll intimidation or something.
You know what? Go ahead and roll that intimidation.
Straight?
Yeah. All right.
Really?
Yeah. You get the sense that if he is still alive the next time his actions come around, he's coming for you.
They all do.
One who leans.
Okay. First off, I'm gonna address all the Dragonkin that have not joined our side
Mm-hmm.
or are still intent on fighting us.
Mm-hmm.
Stalwart people of Dragonkin, it is time now to earn the forgiveness of the mother you have wronged, following the zeal and hatred of Sauruspark. This one chance cannot be given again.
Hmm.
And I am going to cast
Ah. Oh, I love Healing Spirit.
Oh my.
I'm mad at you for how incredible
So it's
yours
good-
is.
It's going to be 14, not 15, because nobody has temp HP, so I can't activate the exploding dice.
Oh,
I haven't even hurt.
But won't it show? Won't that activate it after Slack though too?
this will stick around for a minute.
Yeah, it hangs
Yeah,
around
this
for a hot
this
minute.
is gonna stick around. Yeah.
Okay.
What does it look? Is it spores? Is it just little floaty spores that just come from you?
It is a spirit,
an actual
kind of kind of a translucent, purplish, ethereal thing, but it does look like a burgeoning field of mushrooms.
Oh.
And it pops up here in the middle between Boan and Philemy and Aiden there. So if any of you want to actually get healed from it, you gotta step over, give it a little pet, get some healing. Basically,
Yeah,
if you're
so,
within its area at the start of your turn, you can heal.
Nothing happens on my turn, but when you start your turn in it, you'll get some healing.
Yeah. Or if you walk through it or on it or
So
near
it's
it.
just that little 10 by 10 square is all.
Yeah, just walk into it and you can get some healing.
Yep.
So you can do it. What's your modifier?
I can do it 5 times. I can
5
heal
times.
5 times.
Beautiful. Penny only gets 3. Got healing envy.
So
But he's
that's-
a ranger, so it's okay. It's fine. It's not what he's meant for. Ugh.
It's my action. Don't really have a bonus action worth taking because this is a leveled spell, so I can't healing word anymore.
We can
I kind of want to wiki check the god we have here, but that's it's not a thing. I'm gonna wiki check. If I can find the list again.
I've got it here. If you, I've got copy pasted if you want it.
Okay, I got it. I'm gonna wiki check Heaven's Cracking Bell.
Heaven's Crackling Bellow. This dragon exhales lightning and a 90-foot cone. Each creature in the area must make a dexterity saving throw, taking 10d8 lightning damage and being granted a stack of heavenly charge on a failed save.
Okay, so that's the breath weapon. Gotcha.
Half as much damage and no gaining a stack of charge if you make the save. and the ability must recharge before it can be used again.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna take that chance. Yeah. Now we saw the 90-foot cone.
And that's the kind of damage you're looking at.
Holy crap!
Okay, and with this healing gestures toward my allies, and with this short speech, I'm going to move closer to the rebellious-looking ones and just
Okay.
stand in front of them,
Okay.
looking.
Gangsta lean.
Yeah.
Literally.
That is my turn.
Okay.
Run, goat man.
Starting with this individual. Makes a save, but falls to their knees, basically prone, and starts like begging forgiveness of the mother of dragons.
Sorry, Khaleesi.
Mhm.
This one here.
Ooh.
Falls completely apart
Like a crash test dummy.
and will flee.
Be right back. Apparently, my connection to.
I think that's
Mine did
everybody.
too.
Yeah,
I
that
think it
hit
was
that hit
everybody.
my end too.
I do think the host itself just died.
Ah,
Oh,
Okay,
that's
I
nice.
just got a server
It should be
connection
back up.
established.
I'm gonna see if I can hop back in real quick.
My page is reloading. Technical difficulties! Yay! In the middle of the fucking climax.
That happens.
refresh it. No? Okay. I'll close it and I'll bring it back up.
I'm loading back up.
I'm refreshing the page on my end.
Where is it?
Do. So, Mug, how do you like my speech?
That was a really good speech. Yeah, I didn't want to like break the moment or anything, but that was a really cool speech. I was very pleased as punch.
I could tell because you didn't make me roll.
Yeah,
It's always a good sign.
I'm back.
Are you?
Okay, I'm still trying to load in.
Oh,
I
mine's
mean-
not doing anything.
But I didn't see any of the change. The conservator didn't flee, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, it's. I just lost
Oh.
connection again. So
Ah, god damn it.
It's having
Wait,
some
nope,
trouble.
yep. Bad gateway. It's
Yeah,
it's.
I just
struggling
got
right now.
that too.
Hmm.
Ah.
No.
Not the most
Give it a
Give
ideal
it a
time.
second. Give it a second.
Not in the middle of this.
Okay, I got that.
So one adjudicator runs. Wither, it's your turn.
one adjudicator does run. The other one at the bottom, however, retains its belligerence.
Freaking theater of the mind. In the meantime.
Yeah. Okay, I'm loading back in. There we go.
As am I.
Azamar.
Wrong species.
Oh.
So, then I want to make sure because I missed this. Are you talking about this NPC down here that went belligerent still?
This is the one that is still belligerent, yes.
Okay.
This is the one that is fled,
Come on.
using its movement and its action to dash to continue.
Hmm.
It is completely off the map.
Mine's not showing.
It just showed on mine.
Ah.
I watched it happen. So
There it is. It came back.
I saw it happen. Basically, the
We're back. I had to threaten it with opening Chrome. I'm like, if you don't shape up,
I
I'll
was
use
in the same
Chrome.
boat. I was about to hunt down my whatever the hell I have.
I
I do
use
have my
Chrome all the
physical
time,
dice
honestly.
if absolutely necessary.
Mine are right next to me. They never leave my side when I'm at my computer.
Roll 20 and roll 20
Oh, I've got
and
5 sets for
Boundary.
me now, so I bought those a couple months ago.
Oh yeah. Mine are over there. For Storm Riders.
So the creature, well, this conservator, will glare at Yozora. Make the wisdom saving throw.
1 wisdom saving throw. Give me a second here.
And I need Yozora to make me a constitution saving throw.
Oh, I just realized because we lost the thing. My sheets went away. Give me a second.
Oh yeah, I gotta get
mine
my
too.
sheets back as well.
Uh-oh.
So you said a wisdom first, and then a
No, it had to make the wisdom saving throw to target you.
oh,
I need
okay.
you to make a constitution saving throw.
Oh, well, that's not one of my good ones, unfortunately. That's not going to help me at all.
Oof.
Shit.
15 points of radiant damage
Yeah.
as divine radiance lashes out at Yozora.
Okay, does that count as something I can intercept?
Unfortunately, it does not.
It's not an attack roll.
Oh well.
And you will see the energy leech off of Yozora as Yozora takes these 15 points of radiant damage. Goes to the adjudicator, and they rechannel it. And you see this one get a little bit more bolstered.
Ah!
Bitch.
Ah! Ow! Do you think that is enough to stop me? I'm still standing here.
That's a hell of a spell.
This creature will move a little bit. Wither, it is now your turn.
All right. What is the state of these 3 right here? Are they looking like they're going to attack me right now?
They have been looking back and forth between each other, and it looks like they are going to lay down their arms.
So so we're not threatened, so to speak.
Possibly.
Above the table basically boils down to don't do anything too stupid quite yet.
If you want to move Aiden a little bit, just step back.
I was going to hopefully steal that spot.
Well, it doesn't necessarily.
You don't have to stay in it. You just
you
have
just
to walk
enter
in
it.
it.
Pass
Yeah,
through.
you just walk through it.
Sniff the spores.
So, seeing that these 2 are still hostile,
Mm-hmm.
I am going to have Aiden run towards the Justicar.
Okay.
And go for a bite.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm on the wrong one here. Give me a second.
Unfortunately, the 15 will miss.
Dang. And
Played boys.
I will step back and take the healing.
Mm-hmm.
Eel.
What is the
Is it-
first
is
one?
it-
So,
is
guess
it-
we can just use the 14 from before.
If you want to, you absolutely may.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, that is 14 points of healing. That should get you to full, and then a little bit extra.
Yep. So that's 7. 7. So I've got 7 points of extra healing.
Yep. 7 points of temp HP.
That gets me back up to full, and then the temp HP.
Full and then some.
And then I am going to also.
In terms of value for spell slots, this is my best one so far.
It's pretty hot.
Just keep rubbing it in.
And then I am actually going to dip right back out of it.
Into my wounds, I mean.
Here. And get a good line of sight for the adjudicator.
This one here?
Yes. The one that's the one that's still that just attacked Yozora.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be with my marksman bow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Taking a risk. Going to use the disadvantage as well. So, does it? It doesn't automatically do the disadvantage, does it?
No, it does not.
Okay.
Just hold control.
At least it shouldn't. Wow, a 3 and a 4. That is unfortunate. A 13 will miss.
Yeah, the 14 would have missed too.
Did you make use of the bless?
Yep.
Yeah,
They don't
Yeah,
have to
it pulled
apply?
it up. Yeah, it gave me.
Give you plus.
Yeah, I was. Those were both
24.
at 10, so that's not my normal modifier. So,
Okay.
so
I put that bless out there for a reason.
yeah.
The three of us are sort of the high end of the targets, and the god behind us.
Yeah.
That's part of the reason why I took the chance. So, and then for my bonus action, I am going to wiki check, and it'll be for Word of Fire.
The dragon exhales fire and a 90-foot cone. Each creature in that area must make a dexterity saving throw, taking 13 d10 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one. And the ability must recharge before it can be used again. Nice.
Dude's got so many cones.
That dude's got cones on cones on cones.
Oh, I don't like that.
Oh boy.
Scatter, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
My attempt was to stand strong with the god and make our
I
presence
guess stay
known.
behind her.
I guess. Unless he tries using breath on her. Which he shouldn't. Because there's no way he's going to try to burn the mother of fire.
Hopefully the little bit of mountain range gives us some kind of cover on this end, but yeah.
We'll see.
And that will be my turn at that.
The Justicars. Will retreat and lay down their arms. This one is going to assist this one in herding the sheep
Help!
and goats.
Help the goat boys!
Aww.
Good, keep him safe.
This one is going to move past Aiden towards Wither.
Still doesn't want to hurt the dragon.
Attack of opportunity for Aiden.
Go ahead. Yeah, actually, he's just going to hop the fence. Yeah. 21 will hit.
Can he infuse his own strike?
He is his own ally.
I hope he sounds ally. Gotta hate when you have to fight yourself.
Darn. Hey, get a little fire on him, but it's enough to get some hit points off of him.
Ow. I slapped my titty.
Creature will raise its greatsword, bring it down at Wither, and will miss.
Swing and a miss.
Embarrass himself.
Aiden got just enough of his attention to throw him completely off guard.
Dude, you just embarrassed yourself in front of a god.
This one will step forward and is going to swing at one who leans.
That's a hit.
Will deal 12 points of slashing damage.
That's going to hurt.
Hmm.
This one continues running inside and disappears.
Bye.
Guess my plea didn't move these two.
This one, with this one's aid, is going to move the goats and other animals away.
Yay. Help. Bah.
Using an action to dash to get off the map.
Go, goats, go. Go, Shep.
Meh.
Bye.
This one is going to glare at one who leans, and then stare daggers at Dove. And is going to use a Witch Bolt on Dove. And I do believe that will miss.
That's my AC.
Oh, that will in fact hit. All right. Arcing beams of lightning shoot out from the thaumaturge, connect with Dove, deal 7 points of lightning damage, and continue to crackle and move between them.
When Hulins throws a knowing glance at Dove, I got him.
We'll move down a little bit to put some muscle between it and this terrifying mushroom person. Philemy.
All right.
Okay, first off, Philemy.
Yes.
Take
You
that
get some
juice.
healing.
Mm.
Oh, right. The heal right there.
That's
What?
not the right spell.
Instead, this is
Philemy.
what one who leans turns heal.
Yeah.
You heal for 8.
Wait for. Wait, I heal for hit.
For 8.
Yeah, 8 points of damage.
Yeah, it rolls every time you step through it.
But I was there during the first roll.
The first heal process.
The first one went to Wither.
Wither.
So the next
Ah,
surge of its healing goes to you and only does 8.
Okay, so every use is a new roll.
Yeah.
Actually, does Bowen take its turn as well at the same time as you?
At the same time, yeah. So you can
Okay,
use
so I'm
2
gonna-
charges and heal both of them if you like.
I'm gonna heal Bowen as well.
All right, for same amount.
It'll be another one.
New roll.
You choose here one.
For 11.
Which, thank fuck, like, oh, it's
A little juiciness.
so, the overheal is so insane. Just the concept of overheal is fucking crazy.
So yeah, that'll heal Bo on full and give him 8 temp HP. Not bad.
Understand.
There are 2 charges remaining of this.
Oh, I didn't,
That's
Alright.
yourself, if you should take your damage.
There it goes.
Yeah.
Now between
Yeah,
the
you
token
feel
and
a
the
little
sheet,
bit
like, wait,
refreshed.
which one?
Just like, that was nice.
All right, so here's what's gonna happen. First, a very quick little check. So the vibe, the whole desire for vengeance, everything that was there earlier, that comes from Lady Sidariona.
You do get a sense of that energy from Sidariona, yes.
Perfect. So if the option is still there for to let it sort of mingle with me for a bit, I'm gonna do that. Whatever the effects of it are, and then I'm gonna proclaim very clearly. Hold on. I had it in my head for a second ago. God damn it, stupid brain. Right. You have sworn yourself to the lady. Either hold your fate or share the fate of the share the fate of the usurper. Stand your. No, sorry. Redemption, retreat, or retribution. Make your choice.
Yeah, it kind of looks like they did.
She's gonna go straight to this one, and she's gonna attack.
It sneers at you as you approach.
She's gonna attack. Go old mothership.
Did you mean to make an unarmed strike?
No, I hit the wrong one.
There you
That's
go.
better.
That's a little bit better for sure. And 19 is going to hit.
All right, and I'm gonna follow that up with a divine. Oh, come on, where
Divini
is it?
Smithy.
Yep.
Ooh.
If I can find it in my list.
Can I change? Can I edit this? Change the icon.
Holy crap! What?
Nice.
Wait,
'Cause
12 points of damage.
What's the 19 though?
It's
If
if
it
it's
was-
undead.
Yeah, a fiend or an undead, it takes extra damage. You basically get another d8.
Oh, okay. Yep. So, but that was on top of that was because of the bless that you have too. That's why it was so high, I imagine.
No, it's because you rolled hot.
Plus doesn't do anything to attack
Well-
rolls. Or to attack damage.
Oh,
plus, do
Yeah,
I?
it's 2d8 on normal creatures, and on undead and fiend it's 3d8.
Yeah, 2d8
And I
is nothing to
think
sneeze
I-
at.
And I think it's an additional D8 because it's Smiter's Pride.
And you do get an additional d8 if you'd like to roll that to add to the 12 you've done so far. Another 2 points as Smiter's Brand adds a little bit extra damage to it.
That's 19 total.
Nice hit. Good
Yeah,
snack.
not bad
Really
at all.
Put your point across.
Yeah, definitely. You've made your point. That was the exclamation point on the end of that sentence.
Yep. And now we're gonna go with an unarmed strike, shield bash to the face, just for that little insult to injury.
Nice.
I like the +0.
Yeah. You will backhand with your shield and give him a good little bonk.
Oh, crit on that. Oh, the Divine Smite would have been incredible.
For some extra damage.
One is seeing the thing between Seldov and that Jester is going to get right there and stand in between to try and shield Seldov from whatever she can.
Okay.
Oh, hi.
Any more movement or anything?
Nope, that should be about it. Oh wait, hold on. No, I used my bonus, so that's it.
Does Bohan count as total cover?
Good question.
At least half.
You will have some cover from any individuals here who don't try to move to the other side.
Because Witch Bolt ends if they lose line of sight.
Yeah, but it's some cover.
They can see my feet.
he's still.
They can see
yeah,
my fucking feet.
Yeah, like the tip of you. You can just make it out around the edge of Boan.
See just the tip? Oh, of course he
So
can.
you got these lightning arcs curving around Boan.
You're still excited from the speech.
See this pretty dragon here? Yeah, I'm in there. Ooh.
All right, Dargan. It's Dargan time.
We're having a conversation.
Tolnask will roar in frustration and fury and will leap into the air, its wings beating loudly before it lands.
On my ass?
So anyone in this area and within 10 feet of it,
Oh.
make me a dexterity saving throw.
Whoa.
So let me move them so I can get back to these guys.
Oh, over here. Oh, okay.
I have inspiration on my sheet.
I do believe that is correct.
I think that's a good opportunity for that.
By all means.
One is
That's
definitely
better.
It's definitely failing that one.
Oh my god, it's a 0!
She does have -1 on dex.
Ah, yeah, pizza.
Well, easy. Rolls a 3, 37. With a 4 on the bless as well. I like it.
All right. So we'll start with the bad and I guess, neutral
Bad end.
guys. Yeah. We'll start with the NPCs. Failed, made it, really failed.
Ooh.
Dude,
That
just
one's going to be
crushed, buddy.
crushed.
Made it, but
And just outside. All right. Weather's a 12, Dove's a 21. What was your inspiration roll? Where'd that go? There's a 19.
19, yeah.
Wither and Boan will take 22 points of damage and will be knocked prone.
Okay. Yay for the temporary HP because that's the only thing keeping Boan alive now.
Boan and Wither will both gain a stack of heavenly charge.
oh no. Oh, gross.
Oh god dang it.
Dove and One Who Leans both made it and will take half damage. So 11 points of damage.
I'm so stoked about that still. But at least I'm not completely made of glass anymore.
And Sidariona will also take the 11 points as she failed, or made the save, but is still there. The Adjudicator and the Justicar are both knocked prone as well, as they both failed. Being here, it will once more bite Claw Claw against Sidariona.
Did they get heavenly charges as well?
Nope, anybody that made it did not get a charge.
Yes. The
It means the bad guys who failed.
yeah, the just.
Oh, yes, they did, absolutely.
Fantastic. The more of them have it.
Just
the more
as a
pros they can
reminder,
run.
there are 2 more charges of healing on the spirits.
All 3 of the attacks will miss. Sidariona will take her turn. All 3 of them will hit.
I hope we're not expected to do much to that dragon because, oh boy.
Sidariona, both claws, its jaw latched upon Tolnask, will speak, and you'll each of you hear it in your heads. I will take this wayward one out of the picture for the moment. It seems it is up to all of you to clean up down here. And I leave to you, and you feel Dove that she is addressing you, to address and enact our vengeance upon Sorrowspark. He waits for you within. And with a massive beating of her wings, she will forcefully tear Tolnask off the ground. And you see his claws digging into the ground, trying to stop her, pulling up whole sections of the earth. And they will quickly disappear into the sky.
As you wish, my lady.
Solemn nod.
Yozora.
Are you there? Kitsune?
Yo, Zora.
Yozora.
Oh no,
Hello?
did he die?
Hey, chat.
Zora.
Hey,
Are you
chat, ping
dead?
Yozora.
I can see him doing things on his stream.
Wake him up.
He's just so much in awe that he doesn't know what to say.
I'll go in the meantime, if you'd like.
Just
Go ahead,
keep going.
Dove.
Okay. Oh no, don't do that.
His headset's acting up.
You rush in, give it a tag, a little high five back.
I was thinking about it. No, I did an undo. I'm just thinking about it, but I want to see where my movement goes. What was the...
Can you guys hear me yet?
Yes.
Oh, we can
Yep,
hear you now.
there you are.
My
There we go.
headset borked. I don't know what the blue hell happened. Give me a second. I gotta check my
Welcome back.
stream now.
I forget how to do the
Also-
waypoint.
Space should leave a waypoint.
That's what it was.
8 points of healing for Seldov.
Okay, my stream hasn't been affected. My set's good. I apologize for that. I don't know what happened.
Welcome back.
Okay. Mm. How about I'm trying to do some bullshit. This one's
What you
hostile,
trying
right?
to- Yes.
This one is hostile,
I
yeah.
want to bite someone.
I mean, this one's pretty close and it's hostile.
Ah. True, the dragon is gone now. But I want to
Yeah, we don't have the big son of a gun sitting on us.
Hoping to do something for advantage, but okay.
Eh,
Instead,
just
just
heal
keep it-
and,
keep it
and shoot
regular.
someone.
did I just? Oh, it just gave me that healing already.
I did it because I thought you worked in it.
Cool. I am taking it. I am, of course, taking the healing. Yes.
Okay.
Not that way.
Yeah, you got sneak attack on the surrounded one.
Yeah, I do still have it. I was hoping for advantage, but yeah, because my con is not good. So if I were to move on to the other side of him,
Hmm.
could I bonus action hide in the trees?
I'll allow it, sure.
Okay, I'm in the brambles. I can try to hide here.
Go ahead.
Wonderful.
Did you already add
I
your
am
healing?
one. It appears to have happened. Yes, I was pretty hurt.
Yeah, I added it because I still have control over Seldev.
Oh yeah.
He has lost track of you.
Oops. Where'd the cute little pale twink go? Long twink. He's like 6'1".
Long twink.
True.
Got it.
True, that's fair.
You got a big angry paladin right in his face. I think he's a little bit more preoccupied.
Did you dip into the shadows? What you got?
Oh, I really, really want to bite him. Get that little healing, but Witch Bolt's gone off me. That's at least good because dude got squished.
Hmm.
But I got that cool looking Blade of the Unseen, so that's gonna give me the juice. Here we go, Blade of the Unseen. Because I'm in range of him, and I'm gonna do that good. Oh. Should like more of that crit. But
A
that's fine.
19 will hit.
Wonderful. Now. 96. Okay. 22 points of damage.
You get him pretty good.
Just like the rustling of my jacket is heard as I just sneak behind Wither, and he's like, "Whoa, wait, huh? Where'd the skinny one go? Arg! A beautiful
My
bush."
insides.
Let's do this. I want to do something funny about this.
Oh no, a
Where
beautiful
am I?
bush is attacking me.
Nope, I didn't see you. I didn't see you go by either. So
Were my insides always outside?
You had your chance.
All right. Yozora, if you're back, go ahead and take your
Uh,
turn.
Okay. Again, I apologize. I don't know what the blue heck happened on my end. I was all set to. I had a plan, and then, yeah, the plan didn't happen. Anyways,
All the technical difficulties.
Might still could. Perhaps still.
What you got?
well, first things first, because I want to maximize as much as I can get from the last charge of this healing square, I'm going to pop a normal health potion.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I should have done my item interaction to do that too.
I mean, you still can, technically.
We're still learning.
Yeah. I will. I'll take a regular
We don't
one.
fight that often. They're still growing pains.
True.
So I heal for 7 points of
Mhm,
half of that.
So-
Not as much as I would like, but I'll take it.
Same. Still, it wouldn't have got me into overheal territory either. So that's whatever.
Next, moving into the healing zone.
8 points of healing for you.
That actually just lands me straight back at full health.
Nice.
Yeah, it works.
They've all been rolling horribly, by the way.
These are bad
Yeah.
as far as you go.
But I wanted to try and get as much advantage out of it as I could. Chance of an overheal, right?
Mhm.
And that is 5. Yeah, it will disappear after you are healed, Yuzora.
Okay. Yozora's going to look at the educator, right, that blasted them earlier. It's like, you see? Your god didn't care about the consequences, or your patron didn't care about the consequences. You had a friend back there who was still on your side, on the side of your patron. And without a second thought, your patron just crushed them. Is that who you want to be serving? The one we stand beside. They removed your patron so that the unnecessary conflict and casualties were not going to be part of the equation anymore. Is that who you want to keep serving? And I guess that'd be loud enough for everybody to hear. Because if they don't bow down, I'm going to Eldritch Blast them. I'm done.
The weak must be cold. I will serve the strong.
You claim to serve the strong, and yet our god just dragged your patron away. And Eldritch Blast.
Serve this.
So if we kick your teeth in, are you on our side then?
Right?
That'd be a 20
That's
for a
nice
damage of
Eldritch
14.
Blast. That's a nice Eldritch Blast.
That will hit.
That is a heck of a hit.
Yozora just snaps just before they snap their finger, then fade away to a depth beyond the grave.
Shit away.
And that blast will careen and slam home.
Any more movement or anything else for you?
I don't really think there's a point for me moving at this point. I'm out of. This guy's not going to attack me. There's 3 of attacks of opportunity if this guy tries to circle around. And yeah, one who leans has their spores, the manipulators full. So yeah, I'm staying right here.
One who leans.
You have made your choice. Forgiveness is out of your reach.
Mhm.
And okay, the adjudicator next to me is not hostile, right?
As far as you know.
Oh yeah, this is the one that basically fell to their knees.
When Holines is gonna stick his staff, like plant it into the ground, and mushrooms are gonna begin blooming and withering in a cycle all around him.
Oh.
I'm gonna cast Wither and Bloom.
Oh.
He is going to fail that, and by a minute.
So he's gonna take the full 9 points of necrotic damage. I'm gonna spend a D8 hit die. And add a D6 healing, because it's healing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gonna heal me for 7 plus 7. 14.
Nicely done.
And I'm gonna move down here.
Oh no.
And as a bonus action,
What you got?
I'm going to put a spirit totem right
Right there.
here.
That was close. That was close.
Ooh, okay.
And give the whole party, including Aiden, 7 temp hit points.
There you go. Aiden, Dove, Philemy,
Hello?
Wither, Yulzora.
You did?
Oh, that includes Chibi-Susuke, doesn't it?
Hey.
Yeah,
Boan as well.
Vaughn as well.
Mm.
That helps.
And with that, and Chibi-Susuke has effectively doubled their health.
And it's a bear spirit totem. So you
Nice.
all gain advantage on strength checks and strength saving throw while you're in the aura.
Nice.
And GG on accomplishing the Scholar Dream. You've got basically a full shield bar.
Help! My temp HP aren't applying to my token.
There it
Thank
is.
you.
I see it.
There you go.
It's there now.
Okay.
I put it on my sheet, but it didn't show on the token.
All right. Anything else?
No, but I want to say that is the spell that's so thematically appropriate for this character. Wither and Bloom. I love it. Okay, that's my
Yeah,
turn.
yeah. It was beautiful. Chef's kiss.
Gorgeous.
Starting with this one here, it is going to heal itself.
We all gain 10 hit points. Oh god, that would be a really cool spell or effect or whatever. Whenever anyone around you does healing, you siphon off. Sounds like a
Depending on
curiously
the scenario,
vampiric
that'd be
thing to
absolutely
do.
busted.
I've done it as a boss encounter mechanic before. It was so much fun.
Oh, gross.
This one down here is going to look at Yozora. And it is going to... What should we do?
When the DM is contemplating stuff, that's never a good sign.
Yeah, it's going to have you make another Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Damn.
nope.
Yeah, he's got to give it to fucking homeboy over here who's taking a pounding up in his kidneys.
True. It will deal 14 points of radiant damage to Yozora, and the energy will be redirected, sure enough, to the Justicar.
Doing surgery on this dude over here. He's like, no, stop. Stop doing that. He needs those organs.
and then he will
I
run
don't know
away
why it-
inside.
It triggered prestidigitation. I didn't actually mean to do that. I was tapping out my hit points and it triggered my macro.
No worries.
Oh,
It
that
happens
little
sometimes.
coward will get what's coming to him.
Strong, huh? Couldn't even stand around and fight.
We got two little twats. Well, now we've got two little twats going to tell the teacher.
Wither.
They ran away from me. They didn't tell me anything.
With that, Aiden is gonna move forward and try and bite the conservator.
Yeah.
Okay, do we get an all-out attack personal 5 style?
The 9 will unfortunately miss.
Yep. And he's gonna just kind of have him completely walled in so he can't really move. Meanwhile, Wither is going to go at him. This time with, let's see, with his Warhammer. And miss.
Hmm.
Unfortunately, that 12 will miss. Man, there's a 4 on the die. You gotta hype your dice up a little bit. They're feeling tired.
Well, he's getting angry because he's missing so much, so he's gonna go at him with his cat claws now as well.
Go ahead.
Yeah, of
That
course,
one
that
will
hit.
hit.
And the ire of Aiden is gonna use his infused strike on him as well.
Go ahead. All right, a little bit of damage. Any movement or anything?
I am going to use my last potion, unfortunately, or one of my potions of healing. I should say I've got 2 left, so I'm going to use that.
Go ahead, drink a link.
Higher.
Glug glug.
Yummy.
That was some good.
Wrong way.
Yeah. Don't kill yourself.
Please don't. we still got a. We still
So I
got
need to
the
put my
friction.
+7 back on,
Yeah.
and then I need to just add 11 technically.
Yeah. Should I think take you to full technically?
Because what was I was because I was at
Mhm.
what 4? I was at
Say plus 11. Close. Close to full. Getting
Oh
there.
yeah, almost full. Just about.
I'm full with the
With
temp-
murderous intent.
yeah, with murderous intent, and then the HP on top of it does have me a little bit above, but no biggie. And I am not moving, and for good reason.
These 3 here continue to, sit there on their knees,
Oh, there.
Arms behind their back,
Oh,
weapons in front of them. They have completely surrendered.
Good, we need them.
Oh, we're taking them with us
Oh,
inside.
yes. Oh, yes. We need witnesses. We need people to testify.
We need
Testify!
witnesses.
We need the other people inside. They didn't see the god. We are going to need these 4 who have and who have repented. We need them on our side to apprehend Sorrowspark.
This one will raise its greatsword. You will see it charged with divine energy, and it will swing at one who leans. And miss.
Oh.
No, that's a hit.
Oh, shit.
Is it? I was thinking you were a 14 for some reason.
I'm right at 13.
Oh,
All right.
sure.
I'm the 14 right now with the Shield of Faith.
Thankfully, it was garbage. so far. That's
For
less
a total of
garbage.
20 points of damage.
Ah. Oh. Shit. No. Yeah.
This one down here looks towards Wither. You do not deserve that Drake that follows you. You are an embarrassment to yourself, to Dragonkind, and to all who would enjoy this benevolent gift. I will rip it from your cold, dead body. And he will also raise his weapon.
You betrayed your mom. You
Yeah,
lost
like-
speaking privileges.
I didn't want to be the one, but yeah, like
Lightning will
Talking
arc
to him.
up and down the
Embarrassing.
blade. And it will hit Wither.
Intercept.
pretty ugly. Yeah.
You'll see that.
This might just
We'll
be
see
some
about
juice. Get that intercept. Oh, nice roll.
And I need to do a strength saving throw, don't I?
You will need to make a strength saving throw as well, yes, as it is thunderously smiting at you.
No, you're not. Well, that's an advantage, anyways, isn't it?
Yeah,
You do have advantage on that roll, not that you need it.
as well.
I'll throw it out there just to be safe.
By all means. All right, so altogether, that is 20 points of damage reduced by the interception by 12. So you will take 8 points of damage, and you will be not knocked back. As a thunderous, cacophonous sound echoes around and is heard for several hundred feet all around.
And as she
Wither.
intercept, Philomene will just say, "You no longer speak for Dragonkind."
You don't know the meaning of devotion. I protect my little Aiden. You do not dare touch him.
And Philomene, it is now your initiative.
You are one. You are
All
one to
right,
talk
I have
about
plans already for
embarrassment.
myself and for Bowen. Let's start with me. I assume that's gonna miss.
Mm,
Unfortunately, a 15 does miss.
Shield to the face. The very shield I used to just block his move.
You give him a little bit of a bonk. What else you got?
That would be it for Philomene, but Bowen now has moves. She just saw her mushroom friend get attacked, and she's pissed. And then just a measure real quick. And yep, that's at 20 feet. So ram attack from 20 feet with a charge bonus onto that absolute idiot right there.
Go ahead. Make your ram attack. Oh,
Fuck
Nope.
her.
Bowen's feeling a little bit winded.
It's okay, I got it.
The
Actually,
Justicar turns, dodges at the last second.
I have something I want to do just to rub it in.
Hmm.
If he's still alive when it's my turn.
Well, he's probably gonna be because that's all that one can do for now.
Yeah, but there's a Seldov and Yozora.
Yozora.
True.
You can hear the
Yozora's-
dragon fight going on above you, and if you look up, you can see them swinging and
Yeah.
wheeling around each other, and it is a nasty-looking rumble. But it is your initiative.
Looking up is like, we don't have time for this crap. Seeing that the Judicator or Justicar here, sorry, is very much contained.
Hmm. I
He's
guess,
going to
yeah.
turn around and Eldritch Blast the one that's harassing one who leans.
By all means, fire away.
Ooh.
21 for 12 points.
Yep.
It just
That'll get him.
The blast just
That'll do,
sails
pig.
over
That'll do.
around one who leans and just slams into their face. And end of story.
Any movement or
gonna-
anything?
Is going to look at the educator, the one who was running. It's like, go, get out of here.
It
Pointing
nods
towards-
emphatically.
It's like specifically points towards the exit, because we were told our next target is inside the compound, right?
Mm-hmm.
Come with us.
So it's like, yeah. It's like,
Mhm.
you're injured. We'll have them help us, but you get to safety.
Hmm.
You don't want to be in there when the next step happens.
Unless you want to prove yourself to your true god.
And do
But by all
help with the
means,
goats. And do help with the goats,
do
will
what you
you?
wish.
And that'll be it. I don't see a point in moving because, again, this guy's occupied. I've just dropped the one who was attacking one who leans, so I don't have to be a threat to him. So, yeah. I've done a nice speech and done.
Dove.
Feels like it's pushing it to be able to just fade back into the trees and be hidden again.
By all means, they are there.
Yeah, I guess I do kind of have a bit of a height, another dimension of movement at my disposal. So I'll try to leap up in a peculiar angle to seem like I'm trying to escape, and then drop down below and come up with the knife by hiding in the trees and then attacking. So
Roll that stealth.
I fade back.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Oh.
He tried real hard to
Those
follow you,
dimes.
but lost you in the branches.
Yeah, it's that queer movement. That I don't just it's silly to just like just dip directly back like Homer in the hedge and then just pop forward again. Like, a little obvious. So it's a hop back, hop upward, squirrel through the trees, hop up from beneath the brush.
That and having your extra movement, having your extra height jump as well with the
Yeah,
boots.
exactly.
Mhm.
Just as long as I'm not jumping out of it. Don't hit me. So one of that nice blade of the unseen action. I
An
really
18
wanted to drain
will
him.
hit.
Oh, thank fuck. I wanted to drain him to death, but with a temp HP, because that fucking interloper.
Again, ouch.
That coward will
let's
get.
see.
You'll get what he.
Features. Sneak attack. 12. Talk to us about embarrassing yourselves. Embarrassment to the dragons? Look at me. Look at me. You've let them all down.
Die
As
of
the light,
shame.
the light fades from his eyes. I am the last thing he sees.
As Dove takes out the Justicar, the only enemies right now on the field have either surrendered or have been shown to show complete reverence for your new ally. And so that will end combat.
As I'm licking the blood, it's gross. If I drained it from him, it would have been nice because I would have sucked the last vestige of his life out of him, and that's always delicious. But this is pious blood. This is, ugh. Just. But I look to the three. You have chosen wisely. We will require your assistance, please, if you don't mind.
Indeed, people of Dragonkin. The offer of redemption of the mother extend to all within, but it must be made. Assist us in doing so.
You who have seen her resplendence, her fury, you understand. Help.
They look between each other, at the adjudicator, at all of you. Slowly they will stand, rising to their feet, picking up their weapons. We go with you to serve her will,
Good.
to see that no more blasphemy is carried out in the name of Dragonkin. Sorrow
So-
Spark awaits us, I believe.
Wither looks at them. What are your names?
What are their what?
Names.
What are your
And then the DM hates you.
Yeah. Why would
Take
you do
away-
this to me?
Take
I'm
away
sorry.
inspiration.
so that we
For the
can-
record, Yozora's keeping an eye both on the entrance to the where we were told Sorrow Spark is, and the fight above him, because
Looking at that life
Okay.
bar up there, like, cannot sleep. Monsters are nearby.
Okay, while Mug is using the generator, I'm gonna cast Good Mushroom.
Yay! Yummy, wummy.
Yozora, make me a perception check.
one perception check on the way. That'll be an 11. Probably not good enough for what you wanted me to see.
You're not able to make out a lot of details, but you can hear the sounds of commotion and the clanging of metal coming from within. It seems the fighting has now broken out inside amongst those who potentially go one side or the other. Because that door was open, and she did use the powers of her goddess self
True.
to carry her voice.
They did hear. Yeah, alright.
And
Yeah.
there, and
Yozora's
there are
just
other
gonna lean-
prisoners.
Yozora's going to look over their shoulder at the party. Be ready. They're already fighting inside.
Haha. Well then, wonderful. No more need to mince words with them. You all ready? Look to Larry, Curly, and Mo here.
I would at least let one who leans
You're
cast
ready.
their good mushroom spell and
Yeah,
get some
who's-
healing done.
who's-
Specifically
who's
because one who leans is effed.
You do have
who's
a
getting them?
moment to heal your wounds, to take a minute to prepare yourselves in whatever manner you wish before you head back inside. The Justicars will raise their blades, point down, holding onto the hilts, as if saluting you. Our names you will have when we have earned them once more. Until then,
I like it.
we are simply the children of fire.
Wither
Nice
nods,
shot.
nods in respect.
Well
Roger
then.
that.
Well then, hot boys. Come with us.
Really?
Come with us. And we shall light. We shall set this place alight.
They nod. Their faces are set. They seem resolved. And even the adjudicator takes a breath and nods. And that's where we'll call it.
Well, so much for me getting him out of the way. Whew, that.
He's useful.
That was a
I hate to
hell of a
ask
fight.
this, but how many good berries did we end up getting then?
Well, I'm getting
Yeah, how
10,
you-
Okay.
and
how are you
we'll
gonna
do
distribute them?
some distribution later.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll take a moment at the start of next session. We'll make sure everybody gets their chance to heal up,
Oh,
do any preparations they want before we actually head inside. And that's where we'll distribute your good mushrooms and all that.
so
Unfortunately, the only
good.
preparation I want to do, I don't have an hour to do. I'm not taking a short rest. That's the really bad idea in this instance.
Yeah, we got shit to do. But we've got hot boys at our side.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm so glad my speech got through to so many of them. That made that so much easier.
Helped a lot.
Definitely.
Yeah. Very well worded, I thought.
That was
It's
good.
It's what helps the most.
Now,
Far
for
more
the
than a
record, Tolnask was a potential threat encounter in this area the whole time, has been here. If you look at what constitutes a golden dragon's lair, it always involves water. Why do you think this is lakeside?
Okay.
Nice.
It, however, was never meant to be an encounter for you to face. You may have escalated things a bit.
Yeah.
I don't know what you mean.
Boy, I
Yeah,
just
are you
want
sure-
to throw Wither into the red lake.
Are you saying you rattled the wasp nest?
Are you saying that me jumping into the lake caused him?
Yes, that's what it was.
Yes,
Oh,
it was that. That's what it was. You son of a...
I did notice that when you were like, it feels good, it feels warm. Almost.
Nah.
Never mind. Nah.
I can safely say, I mean, part of the plan was to, drag him to the lake because I didn't know about that whole thing, obviously. But it's like, that wasn't my plan. I wasn't trying to kick that off.
But yeah, thank you very much. I hope you guys had some fun.
Dude, this is great.
So, lesson of the day from all this: don't pee into the pool, or you'll summon a golden dragon.
They're just not
A supposedly, for lack of a better term, corrupt golden dragon.
not
Yes.
necessarily corrupt. Just thinks they're right.
Yeah, exactly. It's on the wrong side of history.
I'm just saying, it's like, corrupt's the easy way for me. Just broad strokes. It's there.
Dove is having a strange day.
Yeah, right? Just a
He-
weird day, man. Just like things are just like happening. I'm feeling loosey goosey. This is interesting.
Like the first time radiant energy has ever felt good.
Comforting.
It's nice. It's. This god is a fellow predator.
Mm-hmm. Who has been held against her will. And yeah, let's get some revenge.
A god and I actually understand each other. Oh,
I'm
Jeez.
over here. It's like I'm over here above table, waiting for people to for Dove or One Who Leans to tell you Zora about the research and everything and the methods that were used to contain.
Oh, don't worry,
That's it.
we are going back inside.
yeah, we're gonna rummage through this
Yeah.
place. We'll find some trees.
Yeah, but I'm not.
Sure.
I'm not going to go study what was going on because I've got a reason for this. But it's like, I'm not going to go study that when all hell's breaking loose.
We'll have time eventually.
Yeah. Also,
So
I
this-
have half a mind to go recruit our frog friend before we confront the Saurus Park.
I'm in. Oh yeah, I'm
That'd
down.
be rad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, why not?
Yeah, I don't want to go right for Stars Park. I want to kite. I want to kite all of our friendlies, and
Yeah, we're gonna
basically just
Definitely have to deal with
form it.
hostiles.
Make
Yeah.
it a final confrontation
Yeah.
after you clean up everything.
build up our goods, build up our allies to swarm him, and fucking surround him in a fucking kumite.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Leave no doubt. Oh, because
And if-
this goddess has tasked Dove with undermining, with usurping the smug, self-important.
Yeah.
This is so perfect. Ugh.
Also,
Taking the power from someone so self-assured that he has it. Ah,
Since-
delicious.
fuck yeah. Also, since I didn't get to do it, I kind of want to mention it because it was fun. The low HP guy that was hitting me, my plan was to cast sleep on him and walk away.
Oh, it's so good. I love it. That would have been so
Oh,
good.
that's nice. There you are. Rest well.
Just
You'll-
good night. Plop.
You will face retribution upon your awakening.
Sorry that I stole that.
Yeah, you had to go and murder him.
Oopsie daisy.
Well, in all fairness,
Dildov kinda did
One
the
Who Leans
same
was low
thing.
on health,
Oh,
and
No, by all means, that was a great move.
No,
Tactically
that was
speaking.
good. That was good. And now I still have sleep 4 inside.
Exactly.
That's right. That's right.
But yeah,
We'll
that
see
just
how,
rub it in. So good.
Yeah,
How
Sildov
wild
kind
it
of,
is inside now.
Yeah, Sildov kind
okay.
of took it away from me too, but it was a good way to end it. I will say that.
Yeah.
Man, thank you guys very much for playing. I hope you had some fun, and I'll see you next week.
Yes, fuck yeah.
oh yeah, you bet I'm gonna be here, barring shenanigans.
I'll be
We are
here.
going to raid the good Jared here. He's playing some Kirby 64, which is nice. So
Yeah.
very, very pleasant. Clear, straight line path from Dragon Murder to Kirby.
Yeah.
Naturally.
Also, do come to my channel tomorrow. We're gonna suck some blood with the vampires,
Yes.
and
Let's
then
fucking go.
and then Sunday back to Slappy's channel for level heads. Finally.
On my end, I'm sending you all over to Vertaki, who's doing Divinity Original Sin 2. I will be
Ooh,
back
another
on
good
in a
choice.
couple. Yeah, I'll be back on in a couple hours to continue playing Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. Just gotta get demons
Nice.
to work and get some sleep on my end. And yeah, once again, thank you all for tuning into my reality and listening to the overlap of all the realities here.
Bye, everybody.
Fantastic.
Be well.
We will see
God
you next
also.
time. Go ahead and
Have a
follow
good
Lola
night.
Man so you can stay abreast of all the suck. We should get into it tomorrow.
Ooh.
And then, yes, level heads on Sunday. Right here. Right now. No. Then. But still here. I'll see you next time. Till then, stay easy. Ah.